Yeah. So let's get shit started. Look at this. It's my boy. How you like the jams?
What jams?
You can't hear the jams?
I hear it.
Now then, what the fuck? Jams, man. Those jams.
They're all right.
Oh, damn. So you're number 0?
Yep.
Where's George? He wants to be number 1.
George is probably sleeping.
Nah, he's there. George, we followed up the permit. Your attorneys agreed upon the price of dick shit. No, actually, we're offering you just the tip. So come on in, baby. Hey. So before we get things started, let's lower this crappy music. It sounds like what would we call this?
Sounds like porn music.
Sounds like gay porn.
You don't know about gay porn, man.
Decade knows about gay porn. Ask the pros.
Dude, you just said that it sounds like gay porn. I didn't say anything about gay porn. You're the one who said gay porn.
You're right. Just the tip, George. That's how it's working out. Let me see what's going on with my own channels. How fucking cool am I not? Let me see. So, by the way, this is episode 18.
Have you had 18 shit shows already?
18 shit shows. Actually, there would be 19, but one was lost.
Oh.
Tío, ¿cómo estamos? We even got people from Cuba. ¿Qué hola? ¿Cómo está la familia? Estamos perdidos, yo sé. Pero
where's your boyfriend?
Pronto vamos por allá.
Where's your boyfriend at?
My boyfriend?
Yeah, Lewis, the lion.
I don't know. Let's see. Maybe he'll jump in. Maybe we'll catch a surprise. Hola, Salvo. El mejor chef del mundo. Mira, tengo a mi tío de Cuba, que es también tremendo chef, increíble, que cuando estábamos en Cuba nos hacía todas las comidas nosotros y te lo quería presentar a ti, Salvo Oriente, el chef italiano mejor del mundo. ¿Cómo le va? Que me hace unas comidas increíbles también. And you have no idea what the fuck I just said, right?
See? I know what you said.
Yeah, well, what did I say?
You said he's an incredible chef from Piazza Italia.
Yeah, right. Where's our sponsor?
He's not here.
He's not here?
No.
Oh, shit.
All Shit Show Solutions.
All Shit Show Solutions Incorporated. Come anyway, George is probably, you know what George is doing? He's fixing.
I know what he's doing.
Now the gay porn is.
He's getting his pool box ready.
Oh, I was looking for those little voice boxes, you know, for the effects. What happened? Did you sell yours?
Yeah, George has it.
He bought it from you?
Yeah.
Is that the one he's been using all this time? What up, pussy? Tío, tú no tienes que aprender nada. Tú sabes mucho. Ay, tú sabes cómo es. Tú sabes. Oh. And, you know, Chef is making me now some empanadas. I just got to pick the flavors. Man.
There are no Italian empanadas, man.
You're right. He's just a fucking badass chef. He might be Italian, but doesn't mean that he only makes Italian. He's also let me just say like this, incredibly masterful. What is it? I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. Pastry chef.
Well, dude, if you're a chef, you can pretty much make anything. If you're a chef,
yeah, but you know, sometimes the ones that are pastry chefs are not good regular chefs, and the other way around. No, man.
So I'm talking about once you're a chef, a real chef, you should be able to make. You can make anything.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Tiffany está portándose mal, tío.
So let's start the show already, man. Fuck.
We're gonna get the show started. All right, let me lower this gay ass. You know, I was waiting for George. Always fucking
coming in.
He said he's coming.
He said he's in his bathrobe and just getting his toolbox ready.
Oh, qué lindo. All right, so fuck George.
He's got to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, let me see. Hold on a second.
You got to bring a stud finder and a staple gun for me.
Yeah,
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
There's this. I'm gonna say it just like this, and I'm gonna put it on my camera. There is this friend of ours. He's Venezuelan. He's a badass. He's my chef's cousin. We're gonna be saying saludos, but wait a second before I go into that. Let me fix something up here on my phone.
You don't even have anything to drink to have saludos.
So the guy's name is Elisaul y Rosalba. Those are the chefs that make the empanadas, the Venezuelan empanadas. And I want to say what's up to them because I know that they're going to take care of me. They're going to be hooking me up with some Venezuelan delicious food. Man, that's all. You know, what can I say? I like food. So, and I'm going to go ahead and show his on here.
Nice.
Wow, look at that.
Nice.
Wait, it gets better. It gets better, man. Look at the deditos and stuff. Pequeños, I mean. Oh my god. And wait, it gets better. Hold on. Come on, man. For those that don't know, my favorite are the Venezuelans and Peruvian. Cuban.
I can help you with that. My wife's Peruvian.
Yeah, that's right. They make some of the best empanadas.
Yeah, I know. I like the Argentinian empanadas.
Those are incredibly delicious too. Cuban ones are a little too fried for me. A lot of the outside, not enough inside.
But they got to be spicy for me. I can't.
You like the Jamaican patties?
I like Jamaican patties. I love Jamaican patties.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. I like the spice on the Jamaican patty, and I like the inside, but I'm not too in love with that yellowy outside part. The way they make it.
Yeah.
Even though Venezuelans also make it like that, but it tastes a little different.
Yeah, I know it does. Yeah.
But man, I love empanadas. That's like
yeah, me too.
It's a hot pocket. Come on now.
Don't insult. It's not a hot pocket, dude.
Huh?
It's not a hot pocket.
It's a glamorous hot pocket.
It's better than hot pocket, but yeah.
It's like the croquetas are the Cuban protein bars.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's a protein bar. It really is. We've had that shit forever. We have them with fish. We have them with chicken. We have them with ham. We got them with even straight beef. Yeah, then we got to blend it all. We got so many of those protein bars.
Cream cheese. There's one with cream cheese in it. Something like that.
But yeah, you're talking about like tequeños and deditos.
No, I've had croqueta with cream cheese in it.
Croqueta with cream cheese?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Never had it. I've never had that in my life. Never ever.
It's not that good.
Taburete. ¿Qué es eso, Salvo? Explícame, taburete. ¿Qué es taburete? Man, 2021. Wait. Before we get started, fuck George then. Fuck George. We're going to start a show called the Fuck George Show. Hey, you know, that would be actually really good. I get these ideas.
I don't want to fuck George, so if you do, that's up to you. But
no, I don't need to call him. He was on here. He was on the chat.
No, I said I don't want to fuck George. I said if you want to fuck George, then that's up to you.
Oh, I see. Taburete es el nombre de el negocio que hace las empanadas. Taburete, that's the name of the empanada place.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is that here?
Huh?
Is that local?
No, it's not local. It's actually further up. I believe it's. Let me not be an idiot and speak properly. And it's in North Carolina. So anybody in North Carolina, I'm sure they could deliver.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
For special people, I would love nothing more than a sample of all their shit. Empanadas right now. I'm hungry.
Does your wife make them for you?
Huh?
Does your wife make them for you?
My wife doesn't make empanadas.
Oh.
My wife cooks very simple plates. And
how about your mom?
My mom probably could, but she's never made them either.
Oh.
She's not a baker. She's a straight Cuban, rice and beans and platanito on everything. You know, bananas go on everything.
Yeah.
For her, if there's no banana, it's like no fucking dinner.
George can make empanadas.
George can make. Hey, the theme is called George. Fuck George the empanada. That's the theme, George. Get in here. Show us how you make your empanadas, George.
So we gonna start the show or what, dude?
You know, the funny thing is I say empanadas. Like if I'm a empanada. Dame una empanada. Como cubano. Dame una empanada. So that's the theme, empanadas. All right. The theme.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Hey, the dog is licking your. Oh, shit. What's your dog's name again? Oh, you can't hear me. We're going to put the theme music in a second.
Let's go.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I was going to wait for George. I didn't want to be rude.
George ain't coming, dude. He would have been here already.
George is, and he's supposed to show up. I'm going to send him one last invitation, and that's it. After that, no more invitations for George.
You do
that. Come on, Georgie. Man, what a year, huh? What a fucking year. I got questions for you, Decade.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got serious questions for you.
I got answers.
I'm sure you may not be the guy.
I'm the guy.
You may not be the Padawan. You saw that? What's a Padawan?
It's a Jedi learner.
That's right. I thought you didn't know that much.
I know everything about Star Wars, dude.
He's a novice Jedi.
Novice, not novice.
I say novice because I'm Cuban. We don't know. We don't know the words. We make up our own fucking.
Okay.
Just how it sounds. That's why when we go to Burlington, we call it Burlington.
Go where?
Burlington.
Oh, Burlington Go Factory. Okay.
We call it Urlington because the B is like a heart, so we don't even know it's a letter. So we're like Urlington with a heart.
Gotcha.
See? So there we go. Fuck that shit. Getting shit started. George or no George? Fuck George. Here we go. Bam. See, shit don't change. Even if it's 2021. It's a DJ Hans shit show. That's right. 2021 episode 18. We are fully adult now. We are grown-ups in this shit. In this game called streaming, broadcasting, and podcasts, or whatever the fuck we do here. My guest today. He likes when I say it like that. It makes him fucking look like he's cool and shit. All right, my guest today. He's known for being like the most fucking popular Twitch guy around. He passes himself off like a hooker on Main Street. If you want to find him, you'll find him on some flyer from some Twitch parade that's happening, and there's a bunch of Twitch DJs, and he's just gonna be one of those guys. And then he puts on your show, and I don't know, man. Everybody loves you. What do you got to say about that?
I don't know about the most popular one on Twitch, but
Well, no, definitely not the most popular. There's people out there, but the most popular that I know.
Oh, okay.
I know no one. I only
know a couple people on Twitch, but yeah,
like 12 people. So imagine. But in my eyes, from what I see in promotions and everything, you're every day practically.
Practically, yeah, pretty much.
How does it feel?
Feels good because I've gotten to since the pandemic happened, it really kept my mind somewhere where I could just get away and escape from like all the real bullshit.
You're like you're ADHD.
Huh?
You're fucking like you're one of these people that are all over the fucking place. You know, you're hyper. You're a hyper guy. Believe it or not.
I'm very relaxed, dude, and chill.
Yeah. When I first met you, I thought you were coked up. I'm like, look at this guy. He's on fire. You're like, but you just don't know it because you're on your own speed level. Everybody else is.
But no, I mean, it's been great. I met a lot of new people, met a lot of new friends and stuff like that. That from all over the world that I probably would never have met because from this pandemic. I've met a lot of amazing DJs, a lot of amazing people through the Twitch community. So it's been great for that. So once this whole thing is over, I'm planning to go visit, a bunch of them, different places.
Shit, you're gonna do the world tour?
No. I'm not talking world tour. No,
you're not gonna backpack and start visiting these little towns.
No, but I would definitely go to Orlando and Tampa. I have to go visit. I got to go visit New York. I have to go visit. Where's the other people first from?
You want to say some names?
Vegas. No, I'm not gonna say names.
Anonymous is this?
Yeah. But there's several places I got to go to go meet up with these people and hang out because they've been good to me. They've always supported me. They've always come in my channel and show support. So we became friends.
That's cool. No, and they backed you. It becomes a family.
Exactly.
It becomes a family. I see how everybody kind of like. And beyond the fact that you DJ with them and they invite you to do their whole promotion and then you invite them to your promotion and back and forth, it becomes a thing where not only that, but when I jump in, I see that they're there.
Right.
They're supplying the support that I'll say like this proudly that nobody in the real world gives because
you're right.
You try to find DJs that are your friends that you hook them up with events and shit like that and you go back and forth and then you tell them, hey, come over. It's not gonna happen.
Very rarely, but it sometimes happens.
It sometimes happens. I know in all reality you shown up to some of my gigs and in Georgia.
But I mean, think about it. I mean, when I first met years ago, we're still friends and we still work together, and this and that. And, we became really good friends over the years, from nothing, from not knowing you or me to now we're really good friends. We talk almost every day. We shoot the shit. We work together. You give me gigs, I give you gigs, so forth and so on. So, it's become, a family as well. You're part of my family.
And it becomes a way that you survive this business.
I met your mom, I met your wife, met your dogs, both your dogs.
That's right.
Right. Been to your house many times. Your old house. I haven't been to your new house yet.
Yeah, you still have. No. That brings up a topic. What's up with that, bro? You're the only one that hasn't visited.
No, I'm not.
I just wanted to add pressure to it.
Angelo hasn't visited your house, I'm sure.
Angelo hasn't. George hasn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't.
How about Louis? Has he been to your house?
Yeah, Lou has.
How about Panos?
Panos has been here. Lou fumigates all my places, so he'll always show up no matter what.
He's the one that he came for a job, not to just come to hang out.
No, you're right in a way. Yeah, you are correct. Yeah. So.
Hold on a second.
Oh shit! All right.
Stop it.
Time to do what you got to do. And while he does that, I'm gonna try to figure out why I can't get myself up on my YouTube. I'm trying to see myself on YouTube, and it's not popping.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Nothing matters. This show is more about the aftermath in some cases. Yeah. Besides that, it's just all the friends and things like that. So, okay, so coming up with I sold my gear.
Well, you sold one of your controllers, not all your gear.
Well, yeah.
Make it clear when you say you sold your gear, it's like saying you sold everything.
I was trying to bring drama into the story.
Okay.
You never use the what is it called? Bait switch, whatever you call that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I sold all my gear. No, I sold my gear, my controller. I did speakers. And still waiting to go ahead and make my purchase with Tony for the speakers. Luckily, there's no gigs, so no real gigs, no real serious gigs out there. So that's not a big issue.
Well, that brings me to a point because I'm going to talk to you about that because you and I have had this conversation, and I had a conversation today with somebody, and somebody's telling me there's so much work out here, so much money to be made, this and that, as far as a DJ goes, and I'm like, where? He goes, he said the same thing you say to me. He goes, you just don't want to work. I said, no, I want to work, but for the right price. I said, I'm not going to go work for $150 for 4 or 5 hours.
Stop.
And, you know,
I'm going to stop you right there. You, not saying are the guy who jumps on the, the $20 gig, or the cheap gig, but you are the guy who was always aggressively looking for the gig. Now you are not so aggressive. Now you are hesitant to a certain price. Now you are almost like not interested in outdoor DJing. It sounds to me more like.
No, I am, but
I think you've gotten comfortable.
No, it's not that. It's that over this past, pandemic and this and that, and I've had a lot of time to think about and reevaluate my business.
Okay.
And you and I both worked at a place that was underpaid. Okay. We worked 4 or 5 hours, bring all the equipment, speakers, controller, whatever, and got paid shit money. Even though we liked the place, this and that, but the money wasn't good. Wasn't worth us bringing all the equipment and this and that.
Well, it was it's an artwork. Most jobs that are art, tend to have that problem.
Right, but there were before this pandemic, there were places paying a lot better than what we were getting paid at one place.
But were they really?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, your private events, you were getting paid better.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about restaurants, clubs. I'm not talking about private events.
They were always between $250, $300, and shit like that.
Right, but we weren't making that even at the place we were working at.
Well, that one spot was the drop. The painful one, and we all took it as what it was. If we had nothing to do, we'd be there.
It was fun. I enjoyed it, but the money. I kept telling the person that for the money we're getting, it's not worth it. So I've had a lot of time to reevaluate myself, my business, and my worth. I'm 49 years old, dude. I'm not 23 years old anymore. I need to make a certain amount of money, just like everybody else does, to pay the bills to survive, this and that, and for me to go out now to drive, I don't know, I'm gonna just say have this an hour. I'm gonna say an hour. Okay. Drive an hour, bring all the equipment, set up, break down, play 4 to 5 hours. So it's really like a 7-hour gig to make $150. It's not worth it.
You're right. I say $150 is not worth it, and I would not take that gig either. We've had this conversation before,
right? But that's what these places are playing.
All right, but here, what's the alternative? There's got to be an alternative.
There's no alternative, but I don't work as a DJ right now.
Oh, okay. Now you gotta financially live. You can't be. This is not Disney.
No, of course not.
Reality.
I'm making okay money on Twitch. I'm not making money that's going to break the bank or anything. But
wait, real quick. Happy New Year, Rocco. Happy New Year, bro.
I'm doing decent on Twitch.
Right.
So my wife makes money. From her business. So like right now, like
you could survive. You have enough to.
Plus, I'm getting unemployment and then this and that.
Right.
So I'm making ends meet right now. Am I saving money? No, but I'm making ends meet.
And I appreciate the honesty. That to me is very important. Wait 1 second, let me read
this. Dude, I've always been honest with you.
George says that you'll be working mobile gigs as soon as Twitch shuts down. You can't put all the eggs in one basket. I agree with George on that.
No, you're right. But right now, I'm not getting any calls. And my friend was surprised too. He's like, "You were so busy before pandemic. What happened?" I said, "Nobody's calling me right now." You know, they're like, you know, and he said to me, because you're out of sight, out of mind. You know?
I think he's completely correct. Making my assumption on the whole idea, because I don't know everything, but what I think is you have this certain comfort that was given to you, and you're not at a level like the alcoholic where you're at the bottom. You haven't hit bottom. You're nowhere even close to an ideal bottom because you're not suffering. You have certain backups, that are helping you with the situation.
Yeah.
And one of them is actually a great one because it's financially showing you, a little pot of gold, which is Twitch, with this uncertainty of, is it not? We don't know. We don't know what happens, but
correct.
Right now it's nice, it's fun, and it's a new adventure for you.
Exactly.
That allows you to, test something. You could be on the right track to something that we might not be in. You might be investing in the right idea. We don't know that.
I don't know. You're right.
Nobody knows that, so nobody's here to say we're judging. But we do know that you are, in a sense, putting your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, you're right.
You're taking a big chance on the comeback if you ever chose to say, okay, you're like when you were doing the cruise lines, you would come back from that and you had it a little harder coming back into gigs because people were like, where was this guy all this time? It's like that,
Yeah, I was going for 6 months at a time. So yeah, of course.
And it's good because you were making money. You didn't have to spend money. It's a great little thing. But then it puts you on that situation where then you're, having a harder time getting back in.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing it.
It's like going to outer space. Your legs, you need to exercise. You need to do all that stuff, or if not, your body doesn't. You need to get used to that.
Right.
But back to the thing, that I kind of see is that you've also turned into a level of I'm gonna be more hard on the business because the business hasn't been the greatest to me, and I have these options right now. So I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to take you. That's not shiny enough. No, you're not. Everything's you're going to find excuses to not want to do the gig when before you made excuses to do the gig. You'd be like, well, but, maybe I'll, you would call me when you had no gig waiting for, you just wanted to fill that calendar. Remember? Right. That was the important thing to you. It wasn't even about the money. It was more about filling the calendar. Because you were ready to go. Your gear was ready. It was in your car. Move, go. You wanted to have calendar dates, set, check. Now that's not interesting because you've not done that. I get it. It hasn't been that way. But
after March, I was fully booked in March and January, February, but once the pandemic hit, I lost everything. So yeah.
Yeah, but then look, while you had that comfortable situation of being able to build yourself your equipment and all that stuff, other people might not. Like I had no internet. I was in the middle of moving. I had no choice but to fight for that event, and I came up on top. Only because of circumstances.
Yes, I know the circumstances. Yes.
So being that I see it as in, hey, wait, hold on, let me move in. We got somebody that wants to join us.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Oh yeah. Look at
I didn't want to interrupt you guys because I love the conversation you're having.
But not only that, you were probably working on all that cute little logo Ted.
I know, and you're blocking it with that damn shit show.
I'm so glad.
Oh man!
What you're saying?
I'm even wearing a shirt just like you, bro.
Oh damn!
Hans, finish what you're saying.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I know it's just I think that you took the route of going anti-gig and more Twitch, streaming and everything, and you found it's good. It's not good enough. It's not going to pay bills yet. Maybe it will, but it's not a 100% guarantee kind of thing. Not that DJing ever is to begin with, but you're not filling up those empty slots like saying, while I have this available time, I could move into finding a gig. Like if I invite you to talk to somebody, you're more. I'm not even interested in doing that right now.
That's what I told him before, because I mean, I give it to him. I definitely give it to him. He's become the Twitch master. Period. Yeah. I mean, he knows his stuff. He knows everything. He's invested money into it, into the business of DJing on Twitch, the time. It's all great. And, you know, I keep on telling him, I said, it's a great deal, but you're putting all your eggs in one basket. It's Twitch. If Twitch shuts down, you're done. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do to make another income later on? You know, like, you know, diversify. Like I got back into electronics. I got more into production of studios, into podcasting. So I diversified and not said, you know what? I only did two jobs in DJ in the whole 2020. Only 2 jobs. That's it. So coming from zero to diversifying and making money elsewhere is what I've been telling him he needs to do. He needs to concentrate on that.
You might be right. Now, coming from, you know, like my end, looking at George, you were not DJing like before in 2020 anyway.
No, I was.
I had moved on to other things.
No. I had my residencies Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. All 2018 and 2019 for 3 years, I've been working at the same location every Friday. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I had that for about, I don't know, 6 months or something like that until COVID hit. So those were secure jobs. That was my bread and butter.
Okay.
That stopped completely.
Now, coming, you know, into everything that's happening and the whole thing, what if, I mean, we could look at this in like, you know, I was saying before, let's look at it in decades, and let's say Twitch goes and says, fuck the DJ, and, you know, we're just going to do this quietly with no music, and we're going to give them some, you know, free music that they're going to put in the background, or don't put any music whatsoever. And they keep doing it. They move on to their stuff, and DJs get thrown to the side. You don't think that there's going to be some next level company that already exists, I'm sure, or it's, you know, being produced or put together that is going to be just for the DJ that doesn't want to make gazillions of dollars, that is comfortable with making millions?
Well, right now, the only thing that is there that's actually legal and that has a licensing for this is Mixcloud. But nobody wants to be on Mixcloud.
Yeah, because Gordy's mentioning Playful.tv. And there's
Play.tv, it's garbage. I've tried it.
Again, you guys are all thinking about streaming. You know, you can't make the money you were making prior in streaming.
George, that's not true.
That's not true.
Everybody, look, money is a thing that anything could be the money maker. It's just how you treat it. And, you know, people, you can go there. You know,
one person I know makes over $5,000 a month on Twitch.
The thing is, you have to know how to squeeze the juice out of the product properly. That's really it. Anything can make you that money. You can sell shoelaces. Even if shoelaces don't make you enough money, you could find a way to sell millions of shoelaces.
I agree. But like I said, the only one that we know right now that's making any money on Twitch is Decade. That's it. Okay. Every other DJ that's streaming on social media, or, I mean, that we've seen, all our friends, they're not making any cash.
No. And I don't think they ever will. Look, I say that most of the DJs that we personally know are on the brink of done.
That's it. And a lot of them, hey, listen, a lot of them have retired.
Yeah.
They sold their gear and they're done.
You know, and some of the ones that, you know, have been playing hard on these past few years are now considering that there might be an end to this. You know, looking for other ideas, reinventing themselves completely, becoming whatever the fuck, electrician. I don't know. But everybody's reconsidering, you know, jobs, and I totally get that. And most of the world will probably look at me and say, "You're fucking nuts." But I don't know how you are surviving.
You know, just the same way a lot of corporations notice that they can have their workers at home and doing virtual work. It's the same thing with events, with locations. They're, you know, getting music streamed, and they're like, you know what? Well, we can't have a DJ because we can't have dancing here. So let's cut it out. Come on. They've gone a whole year without any DJ. I mean, do you see them like, oh my God, I need a DJ right now?
No, listen, you know, one thing that I have learned about this COVID thing is that everybody that's had something that they were spending on found a way to connect COVID to that. And it's like, for example, you go into a clothing store. Now you can't try on clothes because COVID. So now they don't have to worry about extra security going into the, trying things on. Somebody, to have to put shit back after people have tried it on. The same thing with like giving you extra sauce and stuff like that. They're like, no, COVID. We're not going to hand extra sauce because we're not going to open things and close for you. They come up with excuses to cut shit out.
I've said it before. There was a DJ that worked this weekend. I'm not going to say who it was. They went to do the job and they felt out of place. Okay, don't name who it is. They felt out of place because you don't DJ for 6 months and you don't even know what to play anymore. You can't just go and download your subscription music and just play off that subscription music.
I'll give them a little hint. Play the same shit you played last year.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
No, but as a DJ and as any true professional DJ goes, you should always be up to date on their music, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Whether they subscribe to one record pool, 2 record pools, but they should always be downloading new music on a daily basis. I download shit every day.
Yeah, because you're working.
You can afford it.
I'm not working. Where am I working?
What you said you were making money on Twitch. Didn't you just
I'm
say?
not working. I don't have a gig. I don't have gigs.
Oh, so you're not getting paid then?
I'm making money on Twitch. Yes.
Okay, so then why you say you're not working?
You're making some money.
I don't have gigs. I don't have real life gigs. That's
okay, but you're playing music for people, correct?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So you're working.
Hey, and you know what? I'll say this. He has an audience. Sometimes I'll be actually DJing a real place, and I don't have an audience as big as he does. So sometimes you got it made better. And hey, let me tell you, some of your audience is pretty cute.
Yeah, they're 15-year-olds, dude.
They're 12. They're not even 15.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I said cute. I didn't say
That's
hot.
my audience right there. That's my audience right there, George.
What?
That's my audience right there.
I know that's your favorite fan.
Dude, for real.
Anyway, I need a drink.
Good idea.
I mean,
That's a good dinner, George.
Yeah, I know. I got a new. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can do this.
Oh, you got something new?
No, I got. I'm always fucking around with shit.
Always.
I got mobile cam. You see.
Oh.
So I got all my my drinks here.
Look at the lubes.
I got all my drinks here.
I see hand sanitizer.
I got my drinks.
He's got where's the candle?
Hold on.
Hey, wait. We got Panos. What is he saying? By the way, there's a song called "Crying at the Discotheque." It's amazing.
Right.
Did he say crying?
Yeah.
At the discotheque. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to that song at some point. Wow, look at that. Hey, I could do that too. I could do it with my iPhone. I could stream wirelessly. We ain't the fucking cool guy in town. Fuck.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, okay. So then
that's the thing. That's the thing. You got to do this one-handed.
Yeah, you do. Two-handed never made sense.
Yeah, well, it's small, so it doesn't matter. You can't grab it with two, even if you wanted to. It's not gonna work. Tried it.
All right. You're not like that cool guy with that one big block of ice and you break it up.
No, this is good like this.
Nice. What is the point of that one block of ice? Is it because it lasts longer?
Yeah, it lasts longer and it's like cool.
I get it.
Yeah.
So, question, because now I sold my controller.
Mm-hmm.
I sold my extra controller. Let's put it as Decade would say. And I'm considering what's going to be my next purchase. And I have not gotten one hint from any manufacturer of anything.
Get the FLX.
No, go fuck yourself. Nobody wants that. No real DJ wants a controller that only the highest level of input is an RCA.
Bro.
No.
Let me ask you this. Does Bad Bunny sound the same? Is there any difference between Bad Bunny sounding different in an XLR, quarter inch, or RCA?
No.
Is there any difference?
Nope.
Who cares?
I'm going to tell you my problem.
What's your problem?
My problem is that I like to have a thick ass cable.
Oh, you're one of those.
To my gear. I need to know that there's connectors and shit that probably moves and
I get you.
locks with pins and things. I just like that. If it could be like Nutric and everything, it'd be better. But no, that sounds good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even. I'm not even
controller possible. He doesn't care what it has.
and I wanted to have 6 master output.
Yeah.
Oh, which by the way, I still have not found an adequate piece of equipment small enough that would give me more zone outs. George.
George needs to create one.
George, yeah. How much would that cost, George?
We gotta create one. If it doesn't exist, you must create.
Yeah, because whatever's out there, it's like more made for like the big nightclubs or the home zone systems, for that it's all computer shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's complicated. I don't want something complicated. I just want something that goes from one out of your controller into 6 master outputs, with just knobs.
I mean, I got a. Where's my box? Yeah, I gotta get up, but I have like underwears on, so we gotta do this.
Yeah. Oh, we for the people. Yeah, Wakito. Hey, by the way, if anybody else wants to jump in, let me leave it open. Shake it.
Yeah, the good thing about working from home is you don't have to get dressed from the waist down.
Yep. I don't wear pants from on Twitch.
I heard you were naked when you do it.
That's how he gets all the little cookies reviewing.
So I have one of the projects that I have my stuff.
All right.
A box. So
the radio box, one of those little plastic.
No, it's a project box. It's empty. There's nothing in it. You gotta make the holes and stuff. But this could be technically your
that could be
your amplifier, because I got the XLRs.
Okay. And do you have knobs?
Oh yeah, I got knobs and everything, man. I got knobs. I got switches.
Oh,
switches in there. So this could technically be your
it's about the right size.
Your got thing. Faders in there?
No, it's a nice size,
I don't want faders.
You can probably make it smaller. Get a smaller box.
I want those knobs to be heavy knobs.
Yeah, we can put any knobs. Silver, gold, whatever.
Every knob.
I'll make it right now.
Hey, mira, DJ Rainier in the house. What's happening? Big shout out to everybody who's in here in 2021. Woo! Because I know that I'll be honest with you, on 2021 I was fucking doing a crazy introduction to the year, and I didn't leave a message for anybody. I didn't say Happy New Year until later on.
Yeah, I know you didn't.
It was just a little crazy, which was actually nice to know that I had a good party. It was a fun one, man.
Wow,
it was good. And what song would I have played after New Year's, like after the countdown? What would you have played?
You talking to me?
Anybody?
Oh, dude, I was playing. I was actually playing The Intruders. 1973, I think, was the first song after New Year's.
I was playing Go to Sleep.
I was playing Twist and Shout.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Right after Turn Down for What?
Yeah, I was.
I was playing Go to Sleep.
You did your New Year's gig on Twitch at what, 7 p.m.?
Yeah.
Look at that.
The Intruders, man.
My age group was all over the place, from 21 to 80. So yeah, that's why I kind of did the Turn Down for What, and right there at Twist and Shout, and they went fucking nuts. It was pretty impressive. It worked out very well. And now I was mentioning to Decade, I'm playing a lot of festival big room music in Fort Lauderdale. They really get into that, but I think it has a lot to do with the lights and all that crazy, shit that we have in this place. Which
if you're playing festival shit like that's fucking commercialized.
Yeah, no, 100%. Listen, nothing. If they don't know what the song is, I will never play it.
Right, exactly.
I want to know that 80% of the people there are gonna say, "Shit, I know this track."
Like the video you sent me was Robin S. I'm like, everybody fucking knows that song. Yeah,
that one, or David Guetta.
Right.
You see those? Hey, let me tell you, the song "Dreams" by David Guetta, that remix is fucking amazing.
I know, I have it. Yeah, it's great.
It's hard. I mean, I love it. It's not a song to dance to, but it's a song to fucking do like the big house, crazy moment, lights all over the place. If you don't have any of that, don't even play it.
I got the video for it too.
What did you play, Rainier?
He played "Let It Go" by the Frozen song "Let It Go."
Yeah.
Se acabó la cuarentena.
What?
You don't. Yeah. You see, Decade, you're falling off, man. You're not doing those Latin Twitch parties.
I do a lot of Latin shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
So if you have a video collection, you'll see what the legend I have.
Hey, look, I got some LEDs.
Oh, I like that. That's a new addition.
No. This is bullshit. I just put this up, to have some background color for today, matching it with my red. Actually, I'm putting those on the ceiling, but I'm waiting for those clear plastic panels,
right?
So you can see the bulbs, the little pins.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the pins. I want to see like a straight across kind of line evenly.
Got it.
Yeah. I want to
like a neon light, light.
Yeah. So I got these are the what is it called? RGB IC, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're smart lights.
Ah, that sounds good, man.
What do you think? Smart lights. That's how it goes.
I'm telling you, man.
Smart lights.
Bill James played some ABBA "Happy New Year" Crooklyn remix. I never knew they had one.
Yeah, they have one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
With ABBA.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Ron, did you hear that Boogie Hill Faders is no longer going to be a Crooklyn Clan?
Why not?
They're doing a new venture. They haven't said who or what, but they're going somewhere else.
Ooh. I don't know. They weren't really doing that much anyway.
They did a lot.
I'll say this. Boogie Hill Faders has that rocky kind of sound behind them. They sound like they're Canadian.
Yes, I know that. I know him very well. I know the guy. I know the main guy who does it.
And I like that they add that little rock vibe to all their shit, and their beats are clean sound. Yeah. Like their beats, you hear the full. It's always hard hitting. So, but then some of their vocals are a little low sometimes.
Yeah, but I saw their Facebook thing today. They're like, we're leaving Crooklyn Clan, this and that. We're going to a new venture.
Probably because Crooklyn Clan is taking too much money from them.
I don't know. Probably.
Probably what it is. I remember when I was a part of Crack, I was like, man, I was like getting nothing. I was working.
Oh yeah, because they got so many people they got to pay out.
Yeah,
the more people they add,
Yeah, but then you're thinking the problem is that they try to make these deals like that the more you buy or you get more credits. So then the people buy these credits, and then that means that the DJ is always gonna be the one hurt.
Yep.
Right.
So then you make less and less and less and less. And next thing I know, I was working fucking all week making transitions and shit. Yeah. And at the end of the month, I would get $100, or if I'm like,
right, and you put a lot of effort and time.
Fuck, and then it's not like the next month it would, accumulate with
again
more remixes. No, because then everybody had already bought it, so they don't need to buy it again.
All right, so if you didn't put more content out, forget about it. They would be saying, "Oi."
Yeah, and then you
Make
find
some
these
shit,
other guys, which I found out from somebody, that they were just grabbing shit from other DJs and just like throwing it in there and just like, man, it's mine. Adding 2 more, bars into the beat.
Are you kidding me that we're doing that?
Mine. Well, that's what a lot of them do. They really don't do shit. They just add, they had 2 bars, make 4 bars. Mine. I redid it. It's a simple. I redid it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about there.
I think StarJack's the only one that's really paid probably more than anybody else.
Yeah, the guy is probably one of the ones doing that.
Oh, he does take everybody's shit. Fucking.
He takes everything that's out there, and sometimes I listen to it. And I'm like, I didn't notice anything different about the track. It sounds just the same.
Yep.
See?
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
But StarJack's making bank over on Critical Clan. I guarantee it.
You think? Him and Colini, whatever.
But StarJack is like number 1. Then Kalini's probably a second.
He's been doing remixes for years, bro. He pops out like 30 remixes a day.
I know.
I don't know what he does. He doesn't sleep, that man.
No.
There's some guys out there that I wonder how they fucking do it. And are they really DJing out there that much too?
No, there's no way.
Not
with the amount of stuff they're putting out.
Since I've known him through Twitch, I've only seen him do like 2 live events.
Well, what time does he have?
That is very true, because you see them working on all that shit. You're like, come on, when do you have a minute?
Remember Beat Breakers?
Yeah,
I used to love Beat Breakers.
Yeah, he's great. He's on Twitch too.
Yeah,
there's some other guys.
StarJack hasn't been on Twitch in months.
Who?
StarJack.
Maybe
that's another
he got a job. Maybe they offered him a real job at McDonald's. They're like, hey, you can move up to Patty.
Yeah. Yeah, you can move up to Patty. Yeah, when you realize that you're making music and you're like, dude, if I flip burgers,
I can make a
little more and maybe get health care.
And you eat for free.
And you eat for free.
You know that most of those guys don't eat for free.
But that's if you're, making beats. I don't know, man.
That's terrible.
I mean, I know this guy that, he keeps on posting in Instagram, like he's got new art labels that's carrying his music.
Oh yeah.
He takes pictures and shows like the label and the letter and stuff. But the guy's still working a dead end job. It's like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be rude, but it's obvious.
Let's take some honesty into this shit.
Right.
Here's the thing about that, the whole label in the music industry and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of it becomes the same thing as selling T-shirts online and all this shit. You see a lot of people tell you, man, I make fucking $10,000 a week, off of these shirts. Most of the time, they're just selling you their how to get rich idea. It's not true. They're not making those numbers. It's bullshit. And they show you the math on how you can do it. Yeah, but if they had the math to do it, they would not be sharing it. What they would be doing is just doing it and keep doing it until they, while that good ride is there, and that's it. Not sharing the fucking ideas.
Yeah,
Nobody shares anything when you're making money. You got no time to share. You're making money. Fucking bullshitters. I see that on TikTok a lot. Everybody gives you an idea and tells you want to really make money. What you're going to do is you're going to jump on Google and then go down to the bottom and you're going to find jobs and then go to jobs and click on this. And then when you get to there, you're going to apply for that job. And then you're going to tell them you're going to send 10 resumes to this number over here and then over there. And then they're going to send you $5 each. And you're like, what the fuck? And how did you even figure that out?
Jesus.
But I'm not even far, from the idea. It's exactly shit like that. Or I saw one that's like, oh, what you're going to do is you're going to jump on this website and then you're going to take pictures of shit in your neighborhood. And then you're going to color it like this and then add a little bit of sprinkle to the side. And then you're going to put it on PicArt, whatever, .com. And then you're going to sell it. And you're like, yeah, that until that point, everything sounded amazing. And you're going to sell it. Nobody's going to buy your shit. And if they buy your shit one time and you're lucky and you made a quarter of a penny,
right?
That was amazing. Now try and make 100,000 fucking pictures. Or there's the other one. You're gonna jump on YouTube. You're gonna make musical background sounds, and you're gonna put images behind it, and you're gonna call it a yoga, sinful, whatever.
Send me $35 so I can tell you how to do it.
At the end, it ends up somewhere like that. But you find out that you're gonna make some money, but you're not gonna make anything like that, and that's a music business. Same shit. You're gonna fucking sit there. You're gonna make a song. You're gonna create a beat. You're gonna sample the loop. You're gonna make it fucking sound incredible. You're gonna show it to your friends. Your friends are gonna like it for just a little bit. They're gonna play it 5 times. They're gonna get over your shit because it never got popular. Because unless it's a popular song that everybody thinks it's already popular, it's not gonna be considered popular at all. So then, boom, your song just went to shit and never got played. And and maybe hit the charts on breakbeats. Industrial, which is like a side genre of breakbeats.
Yeah.
And you made $12 on your whole song. I still haven't made a penny on all the songs I have on Beatport. I'm sure there's money. People have bought it.
But you're still waiting for that check.
George Alvarado is my label.
Wow.
And I love him to death, and I don't blame him if he doesn't want to send me, waste a stamp on $12.
Wait, George, if you're listening, could you please send them the $5?
George Alvarado. I know I made some money.
Yeah. Stop ordering pizza with his profits.
Well, I gotta also see that the cost of him putting the song out into the label and mastering it and that costs money too. I gotta pay him first, so I'm sure I owe him money.
Imagínate.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, the music business is not easy. Most of these businesses are not easy. You gotta fucking really work hard, and you gotta have side hustle.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying, man.
Side hustle. Oh shit! George has side hustle on my chat. He's been talking to other people behind our backs.
Well, what are you talking about? You weren't paying attention.
They got disco.
No, he's Bill's saying that Full Tilt and somebody else is good, and I go, do they have disco?
Do they?
I don't know. He only plays disco.
Well, yeah, that's right. Why is that? Hey, Bill.
I don't know.
Why only disco? What's wrong with?
But he'll tell you he doesn't play disco though. That's a funny thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Decade not only plays everything, but he plays everything together.
Yes.
He goes from fucking rock anthem techno into fucking trap.
Yep.
He's the man.
And then right into chill lounge. It's like I listen. I can't.
He doesn't offend. He likes to offend everybody equally, man.
Equally, yeah.
He'll go from country to trap to hip hop to fucking polka, whatever it is.
And throughout it all, he just will do this a couple times.
That's it. That's all it takes.
I want to be that fucking cool.
And he's making money, which is all that matters.
Yes. And by the way, his studio is fucking looking amazing.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
You saw pictures. You saw FaceTime. You haven't seen it live.
Behind the scenes, yeah. Behind the scenes, it looks good.
It looks good. I've had great ideas, but he doesn't like to put in the hard work. Like hiding that microphone by putting it up top. Because not put it up in the middle. Yeah, it's one of the only.
Yeah, but you know what I noticed? That people that buy that microphone, they do it because of the looks. It's not because of anything else. Because he could have used any dynamic microphone that would have been fine.
Hey, let me tell you. Look at my mic. Look at my mic.
Right. I can't see it because we're cut off, but I've seen it.
It's a piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah, if you could see it.
No, listen. There you go. Most dynamic mics are going to be fine. I mean, for you to say, "Yo, what's up?"
and by the way, it's not the microphone.
You're not doing voiceovers. You're not doing anything like that.
If you just put your voice close to the microphone and not yell, you get that kind of voice that you want to get. Isn't that how it works, George?
Yeah, if you want to be like,
Yeah.
All sexy and stuff.
If you want to do that, you know.
Yeah. You want to go to the Quiet Storm with Freddie Cruz? Yeah, Hot 105. This is Hot 105, Freddie Cruz.
I'm sure George used to get on those chat rooms back in the days.
Yeah.
Talking to man, let me tell you, if you had a good voice, you'd be picking up.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it, but they don't. They say, dude, you don't even have a radio voice.
That's full of shit. The man's got a. Oh, look, he's saying they're saying you play bachata with techno. Well, you can.
You can.
You seriously can. I will. Hey, let me tell you,
bro. You know what? I'm sorry.
No. Well, I was just gonna say that I go from bachata to house, to merengue, and it's a 130 BPM.
Hey, what's with the Mexican music, man? People have been requesting Mexican music.
The guaracha?
No, fucking corrido and shit.
Corrido. Wow. Hey, well, the thing is, if you really think about it,
Bill knows about it.
I will never play any Mexican music.
I play guaracha, but that's about it.
Well, no, but guaracha it's not even Mexican. It's just uppity. It's upbeat. It's like a techno. And it started with those, stupid songs, that would just have one word in Spanish. I would say like, "Todas las mujeres que fuman marihuana." It's like, and the beats would just hit hard. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a neighbor that was Mexican.
Yeah,
he still is. And man, they would start with 80s music and shit like that. And it was kind of cool. They would play like Fleetwood Mac and stuff. And I'll be like, man, that's some good jams. Eurythmics. Then they would go into like a little merengue, salsa, and their Mexican, songs that they kind of like to sing slow and shit,
Mm-hmm.
And then when they fucking start doing fucking blow,
yeah,
they go into the fucking circus music. And
I can't stand that.
It is fucking annoying. That's the music.
I cannot stand that shit.
9, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's what I would be like, fuck, I really want to go to sleep, and this is what's playing.
Wow.
Yeah, my neighbors are fucking on fire. And if you move in near a Mexican, listen, they're nice, they're very sweet people, but fuck do they party always and at home. They don't go anywhere. They party at home.
Unbelievable.
Man, I had to move real quick after that shit. I just couldn't take it. It was rough.
Yeah, it's not, that's definitely not the good thing.
Oh shit! Let me see if I can get my Cuban coffee. Is it too late? It's 9 o'clock. Did the cafeteria close down? Let's see. Hold on.
Today's episode is sponsored by CVS Petroleum Jelly.
All right. Here we go.
And Germex, moisturizing original formula. In Woodford.
Esta es la cafetera. ¿Todavía están abiertos?
Sí, ya voy.
Ah, muy bien, gracias.
Bueno.
Bro, could you give me your number? I'm kind of jealous here, bro.
Come on, man. It doesn't get better than that.
You got free fucking like Uber delivery of fucking hot coffee every night, every time you do a show.
Made, right? I don't even have to open doors. It's right there.
Wow.
It's fresh, and man, it's so good.
Of course it's good. She just made it with like literally like cafetera and the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, no, but not only that, man. She knows how to make the good coffee. She makes it right. She gives it I don't like too much espumita. I like it just a little on the point, and it's perfectly hot. It's not overbearing hot that you can't, drink it. On fucking point, man. Got to give it up to moms.
Afro Sheen.
Afro Sheen.
Bill says that was Afro Sheen, not petroleum jelly.
Yeah.
I got all type of lubricants here.
Dude, the question is, why is it so creepy looking in that corner? You got it all propped up properly.
Bro.
It's like
you making fun of my lube section?
It's like, it looks like it came from like a person that sat there and said, well,
okay,
where are the napkins?
I even have some mineral oil.
Dude, you got it all. You
Got
got
it all, man. What?
Castor oil.
castor oil.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
You
It's
don't,
like, a
get-
little, it's like a little shrine over here.
don't
It's a
have
little
to-
corner.
you don't have Vicks Vapor Rub?
No, I don't.
Man,
I gotta work on that.
that's dangerous.
I heard it was good if you put a little dab.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
How does it work? Tell me.
Listen, don't. No. The whole thing is just don't. Somebody told me the same thing. Yeah, that's a good idea. We should try that. Oh, listen.
No, not a good idea.
You blow on it, it burns.
Mm.
You blow hot air is the only way that it'll cool down properly, and then it doesn't fucking burn the living shit out of your fucking balls or dick. So it's the worst idea ever. And yeah, I jumped in on that one. That was some stupid girl.
You probably grabbed like a big load of this shit, right? You just put it on
You
the.
take the tub and you oh, what do I do with the rest of this?
No, then you can't wipe it off.
Oh, no, and then dude, the only thing that made it feel better was the blow dryer on warm. And I had wait until that shit was done.
Wow.
Like, until it just lost all its chemical. I'm telling you, I was there forever because as soon as I would stop the blow dryer, it would start burning. It's like a hot, cold burn that's not good. Never do that again.
Says George has a 42-inch TV as a monitor. No, bro, it's a fucking iMac. It's
Hey,
a
no.
27-inch iMac.
That's it.
Which, by the way, it's for sale. The 27-inch iMac is for sale.
How much?
$3,000. $3,000.
Coño.
2,800 today. Only today. Right, 2,500. I'm gonna knock it
2,000
down
right
that
now.
much.
2000
right now.
Yeah, if it was decade, we'll bring you down.
I paid 32 for it
Yeah,
2,000 right now.
1 year ago.
1 year ago, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
2,000 right now.
2,000.
Right now.
Hey,
Cash.
Jesus Christ.
hey, I'd jump on that
No,
shit.
I
You know you're
can't
not
do
gonna get a better deal now.
Mm-mm.
That's everybody saw that lube and knows what you did with it.
Oh, you
2,000
didn't see
cash right
that?
now.
I was just showing my my scotch.
No way,
Did you
you're-
see any, Lou?
Listen. There's no way you could ever. You're gonna have to burn that hard drive
Why?
because people will know. They'll just always know, even if they never find anything. They'll always know that George probably took that shit to the dark web and back.
Listen, the only problem is that the switch button is a little like not sticky, but it's like it lubricated.
And also which one was it? The Alt Refresh.
Oh, that's gone.
Oh, el internet está despacio.
Yeah, you should see the R button, which is repeat. That shit's worn out. It's just a blank key.
Yeah, there's buttons.
I'm
It's
telling
just
you.
like in your DJ gear, man. You know your buttons that you use and you don't use because they're just faded. Just like your records, when you hear "It's Time," it's
Oh yeah, remember that record burn? Wow.
There's
Could you imagine the guy that invented MP3 like in Scratch Live when when Scratch Live first came out? What? Bastard. Unbelievable.
everybody suffer now.
I don't drink coffee, so it doesn't matter to me.
No, him just smelling it makes me want to fucking take a drink.
Fucking,
It's part of the whole mira eso, the right pumita and everything.
Pumita, just on the on the sides. I don't want it like full of it. Pumita.
Yeah.
That's way too much sugar for me.
Right.
So perfect.
Enjoy it, bro. So the first show of
Chug it, man.
2021.
Chug that shit.
Does not burn. Does not burn.
Chug that shit.
Perfect.
Chug it, dude. We drink like a bitch.
Do it, man. It's not how you do it.
No, you got to drink that, bro.
This is,
you don't chug that.
decade. You're not. This is not college. One of those spring break parties and it's tequila.
Hey, listen, when they
you're
give
supposed to taste it.
when they give you one of those flavored shots at the bar, do you just chug it or do you like sip it?
Come on.
I sip it. I don't chug it.
You want to taste it? What the fuck was it for?
Right? Yeah, it's like what you have.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The back of my head already is like
Right? It's like
doesn't go down your throat. It just goes straight to your brain.
yeah, that was Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
It's a shot for a reason, dude. Chug that shit.
it's
Nah,
not
bro.
a shot for a reason. It's a shot was invented because of the fact that you did not want to taste the fucking burning alcohol going in your system, so you wanted to just quick get it done.
Right.
That's called cheap alcohol. When you get some good alcohol, whatever it is,
Yeah.
you want to taste it. You don't want to fucking mess with it. You don't even want to.
Shot.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's what I'm
If
saying. They
it's-
go,
if it's drink it,
okay,
you drink it.
you're gonna go and get the big shots. Oh, let's get some Patron. They'll spend $16 on a fucking shot, right?
Chug that shit like.
And they're like, "Gum." It's like, dude, you could have gotten the cheap fucking Milagro fucking silver for $5.
Hey, hey, listen. You mentioned Milagro the other day. I had some.
I'm not talking about the girl.
Milagro. No, but you know what? I had never tasted Milagro. It's actually not bad.
No, it was Milagro silver is good.
Okay, that's what we had. Yeah.
Yeah, Milagro silver.
I saw it then at the store, and I was going to take it to their house, as a gift, and I was like, but for some reason, there was a good deal on Avion, which is
If you get the good Avion, it's fucking badass. It's
I
so
love
underrated that tequila.
it is. It's because it was also on that show,
Oh, really? What?
on with the one with Marky Mark, that he was the producer, Entourage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the whole show was based on them also moving the product of that the tequila.
Wow, because Avion is
Turtle.
head to head with Don Julio, the 1942, I think it is,
Some shit like that, yeah.
which is delicious. I mean, it is great stuff, but it's so smooth. It's like the best description, other than if you never had it, you have to try it because it's really good.
Yeah, I tried it because of the TV show, because I saw it and I was like, oh, that's the one from the TV show. Let me try it out. Because they kept saying on the show, it's incredible. You would never imagine that, coming from whatever the fuck, that it would be so smooth. And it really is. You don't taste that tequila that you're used to tasting when you're young. That's like you imagine the tequila tasting like that. No.
Because you don't taste the alcohol. You taste the actual flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, the best way that I can describe it is if you get tequila, you take that kick off and you water it down. Yeah,
it tastes like flavored water. Exactly.
But it's so delicious.
Threw it in there. And Bill James says to get Tiger Balm.
Yeah, and I got a little bottle of Don Julio.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Don Julio's badass. Let me tell you, I only get Don Julio whenever there's something else missing, and like they always seem to, have Don Julio.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually my. If not, go ahead.
Yeah, no, and that whole Patron stuff is such a fucking gimmick.
Yeah, no Patron.
Oh my god, it's such a gimmick. Like, oh, you want to, shot up Patron, and then this guy with a little bottle and stuff.
Wait.
It's a gimmick.
Everybody, cover your faces.
Oh,
we got to do it. We got to do it for Andy.
Could you throw the theme in there or something?
I want to say let's put some music on it. By the way, everybody, this show is sponsored by the Shit Show sponsor. All Permit Solutions Incorporated. APS 305-970-0110.
Are you gonna read the email address?
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Wait, send them another $20. Wait, by the way, did your sponsor finally pay up or?
No. He's still dodging me.
Oh.
He told me, hey, we'll run into each other after New Year. I'll call you. I haven't talked to him since that last conversation. We haven't even said Happy New Year. Well, no, actually, I'm lying. He said Happy New Year to me.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my permit for my pool.
I got moms over here like FaceTiming me. Look at that.
El café estaba rico, mami.
El cafecito está. There we go. That's moms.
There we go, man. Bro, bless your heart, bro.
There she wants to say something. What? Go ahead.
I just want to say hi.
Hi.
Some coffee sometime. I'll figure out how.
I think you should come on the show at least once.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I will. Maybe I will. I think about it.
Think about it. Think about it. Maybe the next show, if you don't mind.
All right, technology, man. Wow, moms and everything on here. Bye,
Oye,
mom.
bye, mom. Oye, eso no lo había en Cuba, bro.
Oh, man. No, the funny thing is, I look down on my phone and I see her face, kind of like.
Because she's watching the show over there in the big screen.
Probably, you never know. Oh shit!
So send me those.
Oh look, DJ Magic Mike is on Twitch, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
How does he do? Does he get a good following? What's a good following on Twitch? Like, what's a naturally good following? Because I see some guys.
You mean followers or follower count, or how many people watch the show per
How
day?
many people watch the show? Like, what's a good number that people say, "Oh fuck, I think I'm doing really fucking good today"? And
If you get more than 30 to 40 people to watch average
Mhm.
on your whole stream, not dropping,
Yeah.
that's good.
that stick around for the whole thing, nobody.
Right? Yeah.
Mm.
Are there people that I mean, you know,
No,
well,
on average, he says. Average.
Listen, there's people right now. There's a Miss Ninja who gets over 300 people per show, and they
It's
stay
that bad.
the whole time.
Yeah, but look how she's dressed in the way you're dressed.
Doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
I say for 2021, you start wearing like a bikini top.
Something. You know, honestly, I think that you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna give Decade a makeover, a DJ Twitch makeover.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's
As
do
a
this.
you know what? It's a necessity. Decade. We're gonna
Just for one episode. See how the viewers.
and then we'll see how they like it. If they like it, would you let us do this?
No.
Come on for the next show.
Come on, man. Hey, can I tell you something, George?
Mm.
I was there the day that I was kind of helping him, you know, fixing some gear and shit there.
Yeah.
And he was live on Twitch, and you know I was able to do the little finger puppets, you know, kind of like, you know, in front of him, and you know they couldn't see who it was, but they would see me, you know, like my big hand, and I would squeeze his head and poke at his penis and stuff like that. And can I tell you, he was getting everybody jumping on. Oh, fucking amazing! And I was like, entertainment.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you add it to the thing. And he was mad. He was all mad. He was like, oh, don't do that, man. Enjoy those things. You never know. You know, it's like those are the items that might turn you into the Twitch superstar.
That's right.
Where, you know, where you have, imagine that you're DJing and you also have little Muppets.
Hey,
and
look at the guy that DJs and cooks at the same time.
I bet you there is one.
There is.
There is. And what about the guy that has the remote controller with a like speaker in his back, and he goes around malls just
I've
DJing?
seen that
Yeah,
guy.
I've seen that, yeah.
Right. But that guy's super popular now. Everybody's super popular. Everybody knows who he is.
Is
you guys know.
He's British, right?
Yeah. British guy.
Let me tell you, that was
You
a
just got to be different. That's
what
it.
an amazing idea. He took it into perfection. He got a little Bluetooth kind of speaker. He got a controller that's the lightest one with battery power. And if he would have been smart, he would have gotten that Denon one.
Oh, the Prime Go, yeah.
Yeah, he would have really been able to fucking go out there and kick some ass. You know, but now he has to power up that controller. And let me tell you, powering up a controller takes a lot of juice.
Yep.
Takes a lot of juice. I don't know how Prime did it.
Now that link I just put, that's another very popular streamer right now on Twitch.
Yeah.
Who? The guy.
Caution.
Mentioned by the one I just put now.
Caution, it's heavy.
Yeah. He's very popular.
Man, well, here's the thing. I went there and I said to myself, let me research what's out there on Twitch on a regular Friday night. I saw some decent people DJing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some people that should not fucking be anywhere near equipment. You know, and I guess that's like in everything. You know, you have the good and the bad.
Yeah, of course.
And then I saw what everybody was watching, and it was usually somebody who was young and had heavy fucking numbers, and they were just all connected with so much glitter and shit going at the same time, and like they just knew what the fuck was going on. They understand the network, you know, behind it. And then there were the girl with the big tits. And then they didn't even have the DJ much. They would just talk shit. They were barely even mixing.
Yeah.
They just stand around and dances and bounce their tits, and everybody was excited.
There's a couple of regulator DJs, like Captain D type style. Not as much as he does it. You know who Captain D is, right, Hans?
No.
You remember
Captain D?
Captain D, bro.
Captain D. That's when the only
Jam Pony Express. Jam Pony Express.
Okay. I know
that style. Okay, that style.
The yelling one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that yell on the mic and stuff like that. So there's a couple, like 2 or 3 DJs that actually a little bit more than that, but
that still do that style.
Do that. They do it. They were doing it on Facebook, which is kind of cool that they're doing it on Facebook. They're not getting tagged or removed. I guess they're talking so much that the algorithm can't pick up the fucking music.
I'm still having issues with the thought of all that.
Yeah. So anyway, he usually has 30 to 40 people there on a constant level. Sometimes you go in and there's 60 people in there. And they're on for 3-4 hours, just nonstop, just playing music. They're not even mixing.
No, yeah.
They're just and they're talking and stuff like that. So, like I said, I think the personality is one thing that shines.
How about that?
All right, Hans, watch. I'm gonna put this link here. Watch this person real quick and tell me why she has 350 people watching her.
Oh, it's also a girl, number one.
But watch. I want you both to watch.
Yeah, number one, a girl. She's dancing sexy.
Nope.
What do you mean? I'm looking at it right now.
Miss Shelton?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. She's dancing.
Yeah,
she's smiling.
And she's got a crop top.
Oh my God, the horse that she just threw in right now.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
Wait. I'm gonna.
Oh my God, the horse.
Yeah, that was really fucking bad.
But you see what I mean? It's not about that mixing. It's about that you're a chick and that you're DJing. That's it.
But she has 350 people watching her.
How many?
355 people.
All right.
Look at that.
What the hell?
And she's made partner.
So they don't fucking boot me. I'm gonna lower
it. She has 10,000 followers.
DJ Miss Shelton. Well, look, she's like I said, she's wearing the shirt where if she bounces, maybe we see some bottom cleavage.
Right.
She's got that bottle of tequila. Speaking of tequila, that I fucking really love. That's just so expensive right there.
Which one?
That bottle of tequila, the one that's got it looks like a penis head from Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Right-hand side.
You right there?
Yeah.
See that penis head?
Yeah. Casa Dragones.
Look, she's doing the dance. There she goes.
Casa Dragones, by the way.
Oh, I love that fucking tequila. I had a bottle and it broke, and we filtered out the broken pieces just so we can finish that shit.
Keep the thing. Yeah, you're supposed to, every time you take a shot, you hit the top and it
bounces.
It sounds like a bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the little silver thing is. It's basically a bell.
Little did I know. So yeah, that's the girl. That's the girl. Let's see who is on right now. Nobody. Everybody's offline except for Scam Artists. Hey, by the way, Scam Artists, are they a group of DJs or what?
Yes.
They do very well.
Yeah, Scam Artists, they're major.
Look. Oh, it's always different people.
Yeah, always.
They had a duo of these 2 guys. They were jumping back and forth, one on a controller, one on turntables.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, they were fucking kicking ass on the microphone, on the mix. They were mixing off of each other pretty clean. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, they're all going to be good DJs.
Not bad. I at least I said, you know what? These guys know how to DJ. You know, these guys know how to DJ. They know how to entice the crowd. You know, they did their shit. They did it nicely. That was cool. Look at that. Let me put.
Yeah, all right. So he posted another one, Miss Ninja.
Oh, wait.
162 viewers. She's been on for 2 hours, and she's playing "I Will Survive" by Donna Summer, hitting the fucking horn button. You know, that makes me want to go there right now.
Well, look, she has.
It's about the personality, bro. It's all about that personality. Like, it's got to be, man.
Of course it is.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look
I
at
mean,
that.
the shirt's not even as short as the other one.
Yeah. It's not as exciting.
No.
She's okay. Look, she's cute,
She's Indian.
and I love that. I love how girls have to show off to the next level and have turntables.
Right. They do, yeah.
They have to have turntables. Not that they even use them properly.
No, she's got phase and everything. She has no clue how to use it probably.
No, but and that's hilarious that they have to because.
But George, hold on. She's done. She just came back from Serato headquarters.
Oh, okay.
She's back from Serato.
I'm gonna be such a dick and say, who does she blow at the?
Exactly.
Nah, man. Listen. There's a lot of quality girl DJs out there, and I'm not gonna talk shit. There's girl DJs that are kicking my ass.
That's right. I mean, look, she's got 13,000 viewers, followers.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she's fucking mean dick now.
Yeah, right. No, but like I said, if you're a girl DJ, you're gonna make money. Period.
Oh.
If you're a good-looking girl DJ, you're gonna make even more money. If you even have the personality and you really know how to fucking work, like Jessica Who, that's a fucking master.
What a
master
DJ.
She's a master. Okay, that's what she is. She's a master of what she does. She fucking knows how to move the crowd. She's animated. She knows how to mix. She knows how to get the right music. That to me is a master.
And her tattoos are fucking cool.
And that too. But again, she's got the whole look.
And you know what? She's a bit of an asshole.
Right.
But she earned that right.
Right.
And you know what? She's had to deal with a lot of fucking bullshit like like what I said.
Right.
From a bunch of other people that, mistreat the gender. But
right.
She's an amazing DJ. I used to watch her all the time over at Grand Central. I actually did a back-to-back with her at Grand Central. And man, she was pretty good. Yeah. I think I was better, but
and then you got other ones, which again I'm not gonna name.
Oh, we can name the good ones, but not the bad.
No, but the ones that are bad, and again, it's not really, they have somewhat of the look and they play the part well, but you can tell their attitude. You can tell that they're like, I'm a chick, I can do better than anybody else. I'm the best DJ, and she flaunts that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say who it is.
Who has gotten a good name this year as a DJ in general? Like, who's up and coming that's just fucking standing out?
I think DJ COVID is pretty good.
Killing everyone. That would be the best DJ name for somebody who just came out this year and is, killing the industry. COVID.
One infection.
Are you talking about in real life killing it right now, or are you talking about on Twitch killing it right
now? In real life. In real life. Twitch is a game. That's like Twitch is it's that cereal box, it's not for rabbits.
Fruity Loops.
In real life, I don't know who's killing it right now.
Actually, I don't think there's anybody in general really killing it. You won't hear the funny one. The one who's really been killing it is a sad situation because it's David Guetta. He's done the biggest fucking comeback this year. And that's hilarious.
What comeback is that?
Huh?
What comeback is that?
Biggest hits. He's most likely going for Grammy and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get to that level, you're done.
What hit besides Dreams does he have right now?
I don't know. In all reality, I don't even like the guy that much. But the thing is that his name keeps popping up on everything. And when you got that marketing level going for you, that means that if you're heard on the general, networks and shit, and people are talking about you on shit that should not even be talking about DJs, you're going places. And man, has that guy already gone places and come back and gone again?
I can't get over that one he did with the face. Remember? In Tomorrowland,
when he was fucking rolling.
He was fucked. I can't get over that. I can't.
You know what the funny thing is?
I did it for me.
I've been there, but nobody filmed.
Nobody filmed it, right?
Nobody told that shit. And then, man, where
Every week at Fat Tuesdays, DJ Hans gets fucked up.
another level, man. No, it was actually never at Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday was just drunk face.
Well,
But
and the shots.
No. Fat Tuesday was just bad liquor nights and shit like that. But I've had that look. I saw that look and I was like, I know. You don't know where. You don't even know where you're standing at this minute. He must have been so fucking gone. I'm sure he was.
No, he was fucking
music.
gone.
I'm sure that day he told him, "Hey, put on that mix because I'm gonna act like I'm mixing." And then he forgot where he was.
He forgot where he was. He was looking at the audience like he just woke up and he's like,
Yeah, he was like, "What?" Just he traveled through time,
he did.
and he just landed back. Like, imagine that's
Yeah,
like
they just put him there. Boom.
imagine that's exactly what happened. That he was DJing there, and all of a sudden the drugs were so good. He traveled back to the beginning of time before the dinosaurs and everything. He lived there like for 10 years,
Yeah.
and then came back to the same set, and nobody
he's about
did better.
yeah, nobody-
But he did.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
He was just a one. Like
I can't believe you went there with the dinosaurs, though. He is kind of old.
you remember? You remember that movie with Scarlett Johansson that she what's it called, Wendy or some shit like that, where she is like extremely smart, where she gets those drugs in her and they pop in her belly.
Mm,
You know what I'm talking about?
sounds familiar. Decade, help me out there.
Come on, Decade, you know this.
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, she's in a movie where she gets these pills put in her body that's going to make her extremely smart, but she took so many of them that she basically became God.
Oh, you're talking about
It's a name. It's like Christy, Wendy, or some shit like that.
Oh my god, hold on. I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
If anybody knows, post it up. We're the only one.
You're about Lucy.
Lucy. Yes,
Yeah.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Lucy because of they found some person from
Great movie.
Let me tell you, that's what happens in the movie. She gets so far deep into her knowledge in her head that she becomes part of the energy of the earth.
Yep.
She sees everything down to the first tree of life.
Yeah, great movie.
And you see that tree and it's like glowing. It's like, I guess, the same tree that maybe Jesus ate, and this girl got the apple.
Yeah. Don't start that shit again.
Jesus and Adam and Eve.
Don't start that shit again. That was a couple of episodes ago.
Far back.
Don't start that.
Hey, let me tell you, that's an amazing fucking movie. That one and the other one with this guy also with the pills that he gets smart. What's
That's
his
awesome.
name?
Limitless.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Did anybody see that series?
Yeah, I saw it.
What the fuck happened? They just stopped.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still waiting, hoping that they're gonna like, hey, we were just
They stopped drinking the pill.
COVID. They couldn't. They ran out of pills.
They
They
ran out of
come
pills.
up with this shit no more. We're fucked.
I'm like, bro, se acabaron las pastillas. ¿Qué vamos a hacer ahora?
La partida.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up, man. But
Bro,
that's
you know who I want to get on the show?
who.
Javi.
So you can have a fucking lost deer in headlights.
Bro. Would it be a trip?
I don't even know if Javi's real anymore. Still a person? Oh man, I love that kid. Sadly, you know what? I do miss him. I do miss him.
Yeah.
I miss him, but I can't speak about it.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it to myself.
Gotta keep it. Yeah. There's kids watching.
Oh man. So who was
No,
watching Karate Cobra Kai?
Watch it all, of course.
Where's Tony?
Great fucking show.
Tony?
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta call him up.
I gotta call
him
Tony.
up.
Call him up. I'm gonna call him.
I'll call him.
I'll call him. Wait. Let me call him.
I'll call him.
I'm gonna call him.
We're all gonna call him.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that could call him. I wrote Tiny. Tony DJ. Tony Velez.
Let's see, Tony.
Here we go.
Oh, you don't love me anymore. Let's call him up.
I'm calling him.
Your message for.
What a fag.
Yo.
Please leave your message for.
Yo la cosa.
Hold on.
Parece que está cagando.
Yeah, he always wants to talk, but then you can't find him.
This is the right show for it.
Yeah, man. I was almost this close to buying his speakers, and then I crashed my car.
Bro, you're always gonna have a problem.
No. If I look at it like that, you're right. I will always have an explanation or an excuse on why I can't get the fucking gear. But
the one before era los papeles de Cuba.
No, but you know what? I saved up the money.
Oh, you did? Oh,
now I have it. And I need to call him. Maybe he's listening now. He's like, oh, well, let me pick up that call then.
Yeah.
Please leave your message for.
Aló, mira, queremos comprar unas bocinas de esas que venden ahí.
No, se llaman parlantes.
Parlantes, unos parlantes para poner bachata music. Music.
Have you seen those people from I'm not sure if it's South America or Mexico or what, that they have like what they used to do over here, like the Jamaicans and Haitians, with the sound systems.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
With the huge, they're called barreros or some shit like that.
No, I haven't seen that. No. I thought you were talking about something else.
Well, they're man. Once you get YouTube and you start fucking going in through the fucking rabbit hole, you find shit that you're pretty amazed about. And these guys, I forgot where they're from. They fucking have all our old gear.
Yes, I was gonna go there in a minute.
We had it. They have it now.
We had it in the 90s.
Yeah, and they have all those PV Carver amps and what else? I forgot what other brands, but they have all that shit, all those crossovers that we hated.
Right.
It's like they're huge as fuck. Everything, all of it. They have it all, and they have it still looking the same. Like actually with more wear and more tear and scrapes all over the.
Remember, it came from here all the way down there.
And a truck, and then a ship.
It took like 3 years to get there with the ship.
And they'll do like here's the thing. They'll say you're having a wedding, for example, and you hire these guys, and they don't give 3 fucks about your wedding. Their whole agenda is how much
set up the gear. How much gear could they bring?
They put in they'll measure the room. They'll be like, they don't care about your fucking sweetheart table or anything. They're just fucking measuring the room. They're like, okay, we got about 40 feet that we could put a fucking subs and top with the ceiling. We got to fucking measure the ceiling. And then they got to go and look to see how much power they could drain out of the fucking post outside. Because that's how they're going to do it. And man, and then the people of the wedding, they're like talking. They're like, no, because we hired this DJ because we heard that he was like really great and everything. And while they're in the background talking, they're like, no, porque tenemos que ponerle 7 más amplificadores. Ay, porque si no vamos a quemarle circuito. They're like just doing all their talking shit. And you see the fucking system, and you're like, and here's the thing: the backdrop is
all speakers are different.
Everything is different. And some of them, they went out and they got some of the paint that they used on their house.
They painted that shit there too.
And it's like purple with blue, and you're like, what the fuck is going on in there? But they have it all, and then the quinceañera or the bride and groom are dancing. Oh, yeah. You're hearing, it's like their hair is fucking vibrating to the bass. It's amazing. These fucking people do that. And the parties don't end. By the way,
no, they don't. They don't have that 4-hour limit.
There's no 4-hour limit. There's like a 40-hour limit.
Days.
Sorry, we need 2 days to prep for the next party.
Well, think about it. After you load all that shit up, you got to take it down in 4 hours.
And they have. This is the thing that they have. They have the fucking gear. They have the trucks. And then they have some little kid, 16-year-old, who's El Músico.
That's right. Right.
And this kid shows up with,
and they got the oldest laptop you can think of.
It's ancient,
and it's got tape on
it. Here's the thing: it's got virtual, and they all got virtual DJ. By the way,
they have to have virtual DJ.
They have virtual DJ.
It's a requirement.
And they have 2 CD players, and they're usually one Gemini of the old ones that you flip the top and stuff like that, and another one Newmark. You know that the insert CD one.
Yeah,
that, and then they have a DAT machine, a DAT. So they have a DAT player on the bottom of that, a double cassette, and then they have fucking
VCR.
Yeah, some shit like that. And you're like, I don't know, I don't get it. Whatever, no, because they record their sets for like 8 hours on a VCR tape or something. Yeah. I don't know.
And then they do karaoke.
They are fucking amazing though, and you hear them mixing the music. They're not really great at mixing, but their blends are smoother than fucking, you know it's off, but you're like, damn, that was pretty good. The way that it just
because they had all the echo and shit on it.
Yeah, they do. I know, and they talk on top of it. And they got that song in, and you're like, man, that's
with the default virtual DJ effects.
it's no, and it says on the bottom for promo use only or some shit. It's like you haven't even bought it. But they're amazing. And then I saw, jumping totally into a different rabbit hole, I see that in the Congo in Africa, there is an area of guys that they're called sappers or sapeur. I don't know. It's a French word. And these guys live in the jungle, live in houses made of clay. Some of them barely even have a home, don't have a car. They got a bicycle, but they have suits, Armani, fucking whatever brands, the highest level brands of $16,000 suits. And that's what they're wearing.
Wow.
And they're walking through the mud with their suits, their hats. They look like British fucking mafia. And they don't have a fucking pot to piss in, but they have that. It's like if they sell just one of their suits, they could move to the United States and buy a house.
Right.
It's amazing, but that's how they do it over there. That's their logic. That's like, you're the fucking bad ass of the neighborhood, and there's like maybe 12 of you, and you all walk down the same block and wearing your suits and shit. I was like, what the fuck is
there was a time that I was advertising in Google, so when you typed in like base party Miami or something like that, I was coming up.
You're coming up with a fish?
No, I was coming up in the search results, like in the first page. Like if you type DJ Miami bass or something like that, I would come up, right? So what I was getting, people from Brazil. They wanted to buy my records if I had any bass records, because bass over there is big.
Oh yeah. Well, did you see the movie? What was that fucking famous movie? Children of the Sun.
No.
Huh? You've seen that? No. Oh, you have to see that movie. Listen.
Children of the Sun.
Yeah, Children of the Sun. Look it up. ASAP. Listen. There's a few famous actors that came out of that movie from back in the day, and I'm talking about maybe the 90s. Now, in that movie, it opened
2007 documentary history.
Yes. So there you go. You got the better year. I was off. It opens up with African Bambaataa electro mixed with some Brazilian shit. That I listened to that. It became a popular song here because of the movie. But it was fucking amazing, the song that it opens up with. I was like, man, these people fucking love their electro Miami style bass.
Bro, I got a Jewish film came up.
Children of the Sun. It's a Brazilian one.
Children of the Corn, man, not Sun.
Huh?
Children of the Corn.
No, man. That's a movie that my mom's into.
No, bro, I'm getting a Jewish. I'm getting a Jewish movie. You sure it's called?
You saw Children of the Corn?
Huh?
You never saw Children of the Corn?
Yeah, I saw Children of the Corn. The little sleepy kids that take you into the cornfields. Yeah.
Great movie.
Wait, hold on.
What's the movie about?
It's about just broke kids living in the bad side of Brazil, in that area that's really popular for killing and violence and gangs. And they're basically going through their life. And one of the kids, learns about a camera and he wants to start taking pictures. So he starts documenting the gang members with their guns and taking pictures and giving it to the newspaper.
All right. No, that's not what I saw.
Well, yeah. And then
I saw people with yarmulkes.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I got the name wrong.
Boys of Brazil. It's a gay porn. Boys from Brazil. Is that it? No, that's 1978.
I'm gonna have to come back on that one.
Yeah, come back on that because I would like to see it.
Yeah, man, it's an amazing fucking movie, and if anybody knows what I'm talking about,
I don't fala Portuguese.
No.
But yeah, it's an amazing movie, and it was one of those film festival awards and shit like that. So it's top movie. And there's some famous chick that came out of that movie. That's a hot Brazilian chick that she's now internationally famous. So yeah, Children of the Corn. The other side. And then there's the German people that like Miami bass. Have you seen that?
No.
They love electro. They love electro music.
German,
yeah. Yeah, they I have a few friends of mine that actually, they DJ a lot in Germany because of that. Because they want that particular sound.
I saw the bass that ate Miami.
Have you seen the documentary?
Yeah, I was in it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
they invited you. They didn't invite me.
Nah, bro.
I had nothing
Where's the king of the bass, man?
I was in there, bro, scratching and shit and everything.
No shit.
Thank God Jock D left me in there. He figured, I'm not gonna let him in there.
They're like, he bought the turntables. Let him through. It's that George Jett guy.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I'm with Breezy. If you go to the Breezy part, actually, you can look it up. It's on YouTube.
Oh shit! Now I'm gonna have to watch. I've never watched it.
Oh, it's awesome. It's really good.
No, I know. I heard it's actually educational.
It's a little bit too long. A little bit too long.
It's on point. The history side of it is on point. They aimed everybody, even George.
But it's got a lot of the people. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Ooh,
You've seen it, right, Decade?
Yeah.
Decades. Oh man, fucking the one.
I went to the premiere too.
Me too.
They had a premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Walk the carpet.
No, dude, I'm in there for like 5 seconds.
Decade fell off.
Oh shit! What happened?
Hold on, let me bring him back. Let me bring him back. There he is.
He just I hit the refresh button on the wrong thing, so.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. Luckily, this place won't kick you out that quickly.
Yeah.
It's dummy proof.
Yeah, right? No shit.
Yeah, Bay City, Miami, and...
I went to premiere too.
Yeah, right.
It's a Pac Jam.
No, it wasn't. I'm at 1:30, at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, just go type in
I'm gonna find it.
Miami bass movie. The bass that ate Miami. Full movie. The whole thing is there.
Oh shit. Don't mind me.
Listen, for somebody, if somebody doesn't know about bass music or at least the Miami bass history, it's great. And they even touch
what, hour 30 minutes?
An hour and 30 minutes, yeah.
Let me see. And it was, you're in at what time?
An hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30 minutes. Well, you look really thin. Hold on.
You found it?
Hold on, yeah.
I think I come out twice.
MC Zeus.
Look, there he is.
No, bro.
All black guys look alike.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that all the time.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm right behind him.
Is that you?
I think so. No.
I see MC Zeus in hour 30 minutes. I don't see you.
It's like
No, you'll see. It's coming up.
going for me. People would actually ride out to the ranches and pick me up and hang out. My life changed that day.
In Puerto Rico, I did.
Hey, it's coming up. Leave it there.
Calle. And I guess I was one of the only rappers there. But I guess being 15 or 16 years old, that's the way to get respect at the time. Was to battle people. I was immediately looking to battle whoever I could battle in order to get a name for myself. I guess the first thing on the agenda.
Funny thing is that I did the.
Well, I said I'm from Chicago.
I made that song. Where the guy scratches. I took him off.
I added the beat.
So I did all the scratching on that song at the show.
Oh no,
my DJ Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Dave might have been responsible.
I think it's Jock D that did the scratching.
We started doing.
I think so too.
And out of those efforts,
Jeff.
His hit record. What was that song called? Shake the Joint. That's what it was. We did the original production on it. The beat. Dave did all the scratches. Jack, one of my father's classic records. And spun that.
There we go.
This kid.
Man, we're gonna kind of.
Was it? No, that wasn't you. That was Egyptian Lover.
Yeah, right. Egyptian Lover. Let it play. There's more.
We'll hook somebody up. Who knows, man? We can turn this into something, and it turned into something other than what we expected.
By way, I believe a friend of mine, John Bianco, he introduced me to Claudio, like Debonair. We went to his house.
This is where it actually starts.
He fell in love with it. He thought it was a great idea. We recreated it, and we went to the studio again. Jimmy Star's Hideaway. I redid the vocals. Nasty put the cuts on Shake the Joint.
Nasty.
And on My Drift. Long story short,
DJ Nasty.
I took the record, and I gave it to my buddy Laz, and Laz went ahead, and he fell in love with it, and he spun it. And I'm sure he was the first guy to spin Shake the Joint on the radio.
I think next time I heard it, was like, damn. Sounds a little like what we did. I mean, he SP1200 it up, but basically the same track.
I was driving home.
Oh, George, man!
And I remember.
Now it's coming up a little longer, I think.
And pulling off to the side of the road, and I started to cry.
When my girlfriend came about.
No, and man, that's awesome. They had Egyptian Lover on there and Carl Cox.
Unbelievable.
Man, those guys are awesome.
They're great. I didn't know they were into Miami bass, but okay.
Yeah, neither. I'm gonna say like this. Nobody gives DJ Laz as much credit as he really deserves, because everybody knows DJ Laz and everybody knows that he did his thing. But how many did he influence to get on the radio? How many tracks were because he's like, I like that track.
Yeah. DJ Laz, and the guys at WEDR
and
put a lot of tracks out.
And Rhythm 98 too.
And Rhythm 98.
Rhythm 98 was insane, man. One thing that I always thought was amazing was that they were all about the DJ so much that they had the all mix Sundays. So instead of putting that Jamaican radio station, they cut out that crap.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said, you know what? We're going to just all mix Sunday. And every DJ would make those fucking reel to reels, crazy edit shit, South Destiny DJs. And man, you would hear them for hours and hours, amazing mixes, done, with production. But fucking bad shit was being pulled out of that station. And a lot of those songs that every DJ ever has known, got popular to the regular people through Rhythm 98.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different back then.
And then 99.
It was definitely different back then. But yeah, I don't know why they don't give DJ Laz a little bit more credit than he deserves. I mean, even though everybody does know who DJ Laz is. So.
Yeah, it's an unspoken kind of thing. Everybody knows, and everybody knows that he probably had something to do with it or would believe it if they told him.
Right.
Even down to the Backstreet Boys and shit like that, man. The guy, when that, what was that guy, the lead singer from from Backstreet Boys. I forgot his name, whatever. I forgot that baby. I got the wrong guy anyway.
Yeah. He was. I think DJ Laz was like the first. I want to say the first scratcher. You know, on in Miami radio.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the general sense.
No. In Miami radio, he would be the like the first scratcher, the one that you're like, oh, okay, shit. You know, he's gonna tear this shit apart.
Yeah.
Then they came other ones. They're RPS and RPS or JPS. DJ Def, great fucking scratcher.
Yeah, man. To this day.
There's a lot of other ones, but I think he was the one that opened everything up.
And another person that comes to mind was Mikey C. You remember Mikey C? Mikey C was Sharpay Records. He was basically one of those guys that was not on the forefront, but he was like underground for all that back in the day. Like the shitty Miami bass songs that came out that didn't sound like Creep Dog or, that were just a little less. Those were, like he was involved and stuff like that. There was that other guy that second name guy was, Mikey C and stuff like that. But that was, the other DJs that then you would know were just the main guys, like what's this guy, like the DJ for MC Shy D and Two Live Crew, right. And those are the other days that you would hear. Yeah, which if you ever heard the Mixer Mix, and if anybody has it, please give me a copy of that. Mr. Mix went on Rhythm 98 or Power 96, I think it was Power, and he did a little scratch set.
I have it.
No, you don't.
I do.
Trust me, I know you don't. And
trust me, I do.
That scratch set, I honestly believe was so fucking amazing. The way he would use the It's Time and go back and play with it. He did it differently. He didn't do it like everybody else would do it. He knew how to fucking manipulate that shit to another level, man. He was like, when I heard, like, for example, Magic Mike, one time doing a concert where there was another DJ that was even more popular than Magic Mike, and he couldn't fucking cut right. And he was blaming it on the fucking wind and all the turntable.
Magic Mike was really good cutter too.
Yep.
Incredible. Well, imagine that there was some other name. I can't recall right now who it was, but somebody else was trying to scratch and he kept fucking it up. The needle kept, and everybody would just, and then Magic Mike got on. And he's like, don't blame that shit on the fucking wind and the needles and that. I'm going to do this shit. And he just went, he was just ripping through that shit. And there was no skips. He's got a smooth hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that other
right. Yeah. So DJ Laz, I would say that he would have been the most commercial scratcher back in the day as far as radio is concerned.
He's not the greatest at scratching.
No.
He's got a simple scratch.
No.
Which is, good enough. Good enough.
It was good enough for the time because a lot of people were doing the same scratch back in the day. No, not even that. It was really like
okay, the cuts. Right.
Cuts, yeah. Like the song would play, and I mean, I got some tapes that I hear it now, and I'm like, oh my God. It's like, are you kidding me?
Hey,
but that was in. That was in back then.
Listen to this. So the other day, I think somebody posted up on Instagram one of the DJ Laz, Felix Sama back-to-back 6-8 turntable, whatever, I don't know, mixes. I was like, I said to myself, holy shit, the holy fucking grail of fucking power.
Yeah. These
two guys together going crazy. I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, there was mistakes everywhere. But that was it, bro. No, you know what? It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
You're right. It didn't. It was great to listen to it, and it brought back the reality that we might actually in our mind make it better than it was.
This is one of the reasons I always say it's okay if you can mix perfectly. I get it. You can mix perfectly and keep it on beat, excellent, like where you can barely hear the transition. I'm a little bit analog, bro. I don't mind a little off. Like, I don't want you to be completely off beat, but I want it to flange a little bit,
Yeah, you want to hear that little not perfect throw in that you got to quickly.
Yeah, just that analog. As a matter of fact, if you take Serato and you take the key off, Take
Mhm.
the key, the pitch and key.
Yeah,
Turn that off.
you're right back to how it used to be.
So when you speed up the record, it actually sounds like you're speeding it up, not
Yeah.
just correcting it.
Oh,
And,
you know,
and your mixes sound completely different.
there's been times when I guess I've updated my computer or some shit, and my key comes off. That's always on. I'm never gonna fucking DJ without key anymore. It's like, why would I? But I start mixing, and I'm like, I didn't like this mix. Oh, I didn't like that mix.
Mhm.
Why the fuck am I not enjoying my mixing? And I look, and the key is
And
off.
keys off.
And I'm like, that's just like such a big fucking deal to DJing today,
Yeah.
because it makes everything sound good together.
Right.
You don't have to
And
consider
that's the problem that I have. It's just too digital. It doesn't sound the way I feel the DJ should sound like. A little bit analog.
Yeah. Do you remember when they first came out with the key adjust?
Yeah, it sounded bad.
It did sound like shit, but it did have a key adjust where everything would try, and it was on turntables.
Mm.
It was a little kind of like a compressor kind of thing.
Yeah, who knows what the fuck they were doing.
And they had that, and like when they first came out with looping and shit for vinyl, the same thing. It was like it was not going to get used. It didn't really get popular until CDs and shit like that, because you know, it's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it was a transitional. Look where we're at now. I just love. I always love the whole. Oh, you're not a. And I'm not going to go through this whole thing into a conversation. I just want to bring it up. But the whole thing. Oh, you're not a DJ if you're not playing with vinyl when CDs came out.
Right.
And then it was like, oh, but you're not really a DJ if you're not playing with CDs or vinyl. Now you're playing with a computer. That doesn't count. So it keeps on progressing. Now the new thing is going to say, oh, you're not a real DJ because you use online streaming software and everything's on an iPad.
Oh, yeah.
How long is it going to keep on going? By the way, Decade fell asleep like an hour ago.
He took off his hat. He's got his. I bet you if you look at his feet, he's only wearing socks.
Yeah. Pan down, man. Pan down.
Hey, Decade, when was your last Twitch broadcast?
This morning.
Hey, let me tell you, Decade wakes up on Twitch. like I get the message on at 7 a.m. Hey, Decade going on Twitch at 9 or some shit like that, and I'm like, God damn, kids going off on my breakfast.
No, dude, 11 a.m. Not 9 a.m.
Well, maybe whatever. Maybe it's when I wake up a little later, but it just seems early as fuck. No matter what, no matter how you put it, I don't think I'm ready for. I mean, nah, I'm lying. I used to do all those brunch parties and shit. Who am I to talk shit? Oh, but man, yeah. Do you miss the old days?
Yeah, I mean,
what do you miss? The fact that you were 20 pounds lighter, or the music and the generation and the not give a fuck, hanging out with people and everybody was just having a good time without complaining about it. I'm bored.
Yeah, it's getting to a point now where I hate to say it, but it's that time that I've always dreaded. That when I said 4 years ago, oh, I'll never stop being a DJ. I'll never stop being a DJ. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I still listen to the new music. I still keep up to date. I don't mind it. I'll play it. But is it something that I love? No. The music, the music, the hip hop music, the pop, even the pop music that's out, it's not. I'm not vibing now. It's really a job.
It is a job.
It's not a hobby that I love going in and entertaining people. Now it's like.
Now, when do you see it as? When does it become fun? That you say, "Oh shit, yeah, I haven't had."
Oh no,
when he can play his own music.
No, when I'm vibing, even current music or like I said, I was playing The Intruders the other day. I mean, that's the song that I broke into. I mean, that's 1973, a song that not many people know what it is. The crowd that I was playing to, they knew the song and they loved it. They fucking flipped because I threw them like one of those wild chases that they're like, what the fuck? He went from fucking Kendrick Eddie Kendricks to that. You know, we were playing that old school funk style R&B, and they flipped.
I mean, I didn't think of that far, but I played Melt with You. And you know, I was up at that 70, 80 BPM, you know, kind of thing, and dancing by myself and, you know, shit like that. And I dropped in, which was fucking amazing. The Fame.
Okay.
But I have a good intro one that really does it right. And I just put one and one together to a certain perfection that I was like, I don't think I could ever get it done the same way again.
Right.
But that set was so on fire playing those kind of classics. And I'm not saying that that's the kind of classics I love to play, 80s classics, whatever.
Right. I wouldn't peg you as as playing that, but
it's
but you were creating the vibe, and at that moment, that was the perfect song to fit in for whatever reason it might have been.
And it was, and it just worked. Like I knew it was going to work at that moment. As I was building it, I knew the crowd was going to enjoy it. And man, that to me is my fun.
Yeah,
you didn't know anything.
So for all the Spotify, like I said, Spotify to me is like a gold mine of research. I mean, I love going into Spotify, looking for one song and then looking at playlists to see what's in that playlist and see what other thing matches. And, you know, it's been I mean, most of the songs that I've been downloading are 2017, 18, 19, 20, a lot of now 20 from, you know, 2020, which I wasn't really needing of any music, but I started downloading that again. And there's just good music. There's good music, but it's not going to be your commercial music. No one's going to know what it is, you know?
The way it sounds.
It just sounds good. It's vibey.
Mm-hmm. You know, when I find that kind of music, I'm over at the clothing store Express, for example.
Or you're at my house.
No, never at your house. And I'm at Express, but they have a good station.
Gotcha.
They play that kind of indie, new disco-y blend of good singing, a good they got that retro sound to them, and yet it's now, and it sounds really fucking amazing. And I hear every track I listen to, I'm like, fucking amazing track. I love this track, and I don't know songs, and yet I want to hear them, which is not. It's not like with a lot of new music, you only like to hear it because it becomes popular and it's now stuck.
Right.
These songs, you never heard them, and yet they're great all from the beginning. That's the way that I see it.
Right.
And I had the same thing at IKEA, man. I went into their home sound system area, and they were playing all this fucking music that I would only imagine would have maybe been played by pop life parties and stuff like that. I love that shit. That kind of music.
And the thing is, you tag it, and then you do research to see what other music matches that. It opens up a whole thing, right? So that's what I've been enjoying. And in the last couple of, I think maybe, well, not 2020, 2018 and 19, that's where I've been sticking with. You know, just that vibe. And a lot of places, even though they hire me to do mainstream, you know, top 40, you know, pool music, I shy away from it. I start with it, and then I just get away from it. And then maybe at the end, when I know there's a couple people, drunk people, then I'll go in and throw something completely off, just to say, yeah, I know the music. I can play the new shit. I just don't want to.
It's oh man. Well, here's a little something interesting that happened to me just the other day. You know how you hold on to certain songs because you know that the crowd is gonna kill for that moment, and they're always, and it's that song, and it's not even your favorite song. It's not even a song you care for, but you know it's that hit, and it's the stupid track of the year, WAP, for example.
Okay.
And you know you can't really. I mean, you could play the clean version, but it makes no sense. You play it, you know, it's like wet ass. I don't know, pimple or whatever they say. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't sell itself right. And if you have a version that kind of sucks, it might play it in reverse or it might silence the word. And I'm used to like waiting for that moment when I might see my dance floor get a little weak.
Right.
And I dropped that in. But I had to drop it in at full gear. It has to be the dirty version. It has to go all the way. It has to start with "Pop that pussy," and like some kind of remix into that, that makes it even more fun. And management, for the first time came up to me and they're like, "Hey, that's just
it's a little bit too deep."
Yeah, it's people could hear the music like down the block, in our fucking restaurant, and
yeah, but
I had to stop and understand what they're getting at, but at the same time, I have to also stop and remind them how much money makes them, because I choose to take that moment and disrespect, two people.
I love that.
And
that is so cool. Yeah.
And that's how I explained it. I said, listen, I get it. I'm not 100% on the fact that it's so dirty, but I don't care that it's that dirty, and I don't care what it says. I don't care what it's
right, because everybody loves it except for those two people. And
yes, and not only that, but this is what I saw when I did it. I saw some heads moving towards the door, and then I saw those same heads and more heads move towards the dance floor again, towards the bar, filling it up, energy building back into the dance floor. And then I could correct the situation.
Correct.
Like, okay, where do I go from here? Because I was losing some people,
but you were gaining other people. Right.
And you have to sometimes, it's like I said, it's not what I want.
It's ride the wave, ride the roller coaster.
And I told her, it made me a little like, nervous, thinking, management now's got an issue with me and whatever. Let's see how far.
It was one song.
It was, but one song could change a lot in management, and let's say if they're religious or if they got something against, anything could be.
Listen, you deal with it at the end of the night. They'll tell you, "Oh, yeah, don't play that anymore. We don't want that atmosphere here, or whatever." Or let them do what you do. Throw in that damn hit, and then you follow it up with something completely different, and you bring people back. And like you said, they respect that you are in control, that you can control anything that goes on that dance floor and the bar, because you can easily say, "You know what? I'm going to play a shitty song, so it clears the dance floor." But guess where they're going to go? To the bar to fucking order.
Of course.
So,
and like I said to them, I go, "Listen, my job is one of the hardest jobs in here." Because in the bartenders, they could, serve a drink. It's ingredients. You know what you're doing. It's that simple. I have to read the crowd. I have to know what's happening. I have to understand the floor. I have to, see what's going to maybe move them. I have to almost play a mind game in order to really get them excited out there. So for me to give them that 100% push, I have to really focus on this. So for me to then,
by the way, Decade fell asleep already, and it looks bad for the show.
Yeah, Decade, you're out of here.
Bye. Good night, Decade. Thank you. Finga, bro. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ.
This show's gonna be fucking winning stars and shit, and like in the only show where there's a host that's sleeping.
It's just Hans talking. It's just Hans.
Well, just to end this and take it to that level. The next day they came up to me. They said, you do an amazing job.
You're boring me.
What you're doing.
Oh man, we're gonna finish the show anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, you can't play Spotify through there, can you? No, you can't.
Here?
Yeah.
Here? No.
No, I just want to give you one of the songs that I got.
Oh yeah. Would it be on?
Yeah, no, it's on. It's called Holophobic. One word, HOLLA, phonic, holophonic, by together.
HOLLA,
phonic, PHONIC,
holophonic,
together. So that's just one of them, and that's a little bit more heavy duty.
Is it electro duo? Holophonic electro duo?
Holophonic together, the name of the song.
Yeah. Oh, it's the name of the song.
The group is called Holophonic.
Mm-hmm.
and the song is called Together. It's on Spotify.
I'm gonna save it anyway.
HOLLAPHONIC.
Here we go. See, hold on.
Who's ready to show who's
After this
I
commercial,
hear it. Yeah, I hear it. I hear the.
sponsor of the college football playoff.
That kid just sent me a.
Monday.com. It's a platform to manage any team and any
ain't that
workflow,
something?
marketing, sales pipeline,
What did he send?
creative
A
productions.
commercial within
you
a
name
commercial within.
Oh,
it.
he sent the
Start afresh. Here,
He sent the song through.
Oh, great. Right.
Oh, there you go.
I want to spend some time.
Oh, nice beat too.
Right. So, I mean, I got this one. Yeah, it is 2020. So yeah, it's correct. This is what I'm playing. I mean, this is a little bit more housey.
But it's upbeat. It's got lyrics.
Right.
It's not too tech and stuff like that.
And it hits hard, and it has a hard hitting driving bass, which I love.
I love the fucking font.
Yeah. It almost looks like the Hans.
Yeah, no, I was gonna tell you. I think I'm gonna fucking deck that shit. Switch it up a little, and I got this. I haven't. Oh, but that's a bass. That
Yeah.
That's fucking badass.
Right.
Damn, I
So
like that.
this is it. I go in there and I start listening to stuff. I grab it. Now, this is not something that I'm going to be playing at like a mainstream thing, but if it's a pool or
dude,
or anything that I can get away with there that people not really like dancing, it's more of a jazzy type of thing.
This is perfect to listen to. I don't care where the fuck you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's good music. You see, here's the thing about songs like that. I could let's say whether once again I'm shopping, I'm eating, I'm just in a bar,
right?
Or I want to get into dancing. This is more than just opener music. This could actually be the night.
Yeah, no, and this is what I'm saying. This is the vibe. Goes from there, and then from there, this will be like say the hardest hitting hit that I play. Like this would be like peak season, peak time. You know what I mean? That's
right.
and I know it's not that hard, but that's the vibe. And then from there, it goes into like vocal house, a little bit more like not new disco. I hate calling it new disco because it's not really new disco.
Stupid name, right?
Right, but it's got that vibey, a lot of girls singing, and it's got a nice groove. That's the vibe that I've been going for the last 3 years.
Well, I'll tell you this: it's really good. It's a good. I like to hear one of those.
Freedom. I gave you Freedom last time, which I still love that song. About Tyola, I think it's called. And it's just
Dude,
Freedom.
I'm gonna take that whole logo.
Yeah, I know you're gonna fuck it up.
I'm gonna use it as my back.
So Taola, if you want to, I think I gave you this one before. Freedom, Taola, Taola.
Aola.
You can play the Manu remix.
Yeah, it was still on my.
Yeah, and that's more of the style that I go for. This style right here.
Oh, you mean like soul?
You'll see. Now I speed it up. I don't play it that slow.
I actually like songs at that 118.
This is like 120.
I can I tell you that I take a lot of my tracks and I play them at one. Man, ask Decade. I'll drop it down to like 112, 114, and I play the whole set of house at that level.
I don't pass anything past 124.
I try not to pass 120.
Wow.
I try to keep it. I don't know, for some reason it starts like feeling too fast, like that candy techno from back in the day.
Right, yeah.
It's like I don't want that sound. I think I want to be able to dance to it, not be feeling.
So listen to this girl singing.
Yeah, I remember this one, and it's an amazing track. All these kind of songs are easy to listen to.
And that's the whole point. It's to create a different vibe, to create a different type of music. And at the place where I was playing it, I get good reviews. The people actually come up, say, listen, I'm enjoying my food. I love the music. it seems like I'm in another, like in New York, they'll say, or I'm at some other place. I'm taking them somewhere else because I'm not playing the fucking music that's on the radio.
Well, for example, they had that restaurant, like Buddha Bar and Tao and stuff like that, that they would hire these DJs that weren't playing. They were making hits, not, playing whatever was a hit. They were making hits. And man, you would listen to some of those mixed CDs and you never knew any of the songs.
No.
But what you did know is that it made sense. It made you want to go over there. You're like, fuck, that's the shit that I want to hear. It's like, it's sad that it's not as popular as it should be. There should be more of that, that trend.
Again, it's a risk that I take. And remember, I was hired to play the top 40 style music. They called it Kygo. Play Kygo. Like Kygo music. I'm like, to me, Kygo is the wedding music that people put in their fucking trailers when they get married.
Can I tell you that I hate the fucking word Kygo? It pisses me off.
Play Tropical House.
Tropical House. Kygo.
I'm not playing that.
And here's the thing. How much of that is there out there in all reality? Because there is, but when you try to look for it to, let's say you want to play a whole hour set, you're digging hard. You're trying to really, because Kygo is Kygo, and it's just Kygo. And you know,
that's it.
I don't want to fucking then look for another artist doing Kygo.
That's trying to do Kygo.
yeah, that's the thing about it. So it's fucking. What's up, Frankie? Big shout out to Frankie Romero, one of our DJs, up further in your direction, in your neck of the woods, pumping hose.
Pumping hose. I like that.
I mean, pumping hose. That's all. I've always called it pumping hose.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
But you know that's what it is. I try to go against the grain and try to say, listen, if I own this place and I see the people that you're having, the quality of people that you're having here, the price of your food, the price of the thing, I don't want to hear the same shit that I just heard on the car. I want to say, dude, that music was fucking cool.
That you want an experience. You want to feel that there was work done. That the DJ was hand picked.
Right. Even though they don't understand that.
No, a lot of people don't. And okay, here's a good example of something that pisses me off.
And I fought with corporate on that.
Oh yeah,
because the lady came up and she's like, I like that music, but I need something more that people know. I go, they're not here to fucking sing. They're paying $40-50 a plate.
And here's the thing. Yes, they could hear music that they know, and it could be a functional idea. Yeah. And you just became a TGI Fridays.
Right.
Everybody else is fucking doing the same fucking thing. Why do you not want to stand out and say, I am coming to this place because it's unique? Unique.
Right. So So I went to a place, I don't remember the name, but I know it was in Wynwood, and it was a really expensive, not Wynwood, I'm sorry, Brickell area. Okay. And it was very expensive food. I mean, it was an expensive restaurant. It was not cheap. Probably, I don't know, the average plate was, I don't know, $50-60. Very expensive. Right. Everyone's dressed up with a jacket, a sports coat, or something really nice.
Yeah, these are all bankers and shit,
right? And they had a DJ in the middle, and he was playing very similar to the music that I just played, and the vibe was so cool. I was there to take photos for a private room that they were doing a corporate event a couple of years ago. So I'm like. And I'm listening to the music in the background, and I'm here like taking pictures of the damn fucking thing of the event, and I'm listening to the DJ, and I'm like, this is fucking vibe. So when the party was over, that's when the DJ starts kicking in. Like it was like 11 o'clock, the party was over, the corporate event thing going, but they were still there. Now the bar is getting filled up, and I'm just standing right next to the DJ, just nobody's dancing.
But
nobody's dancing. They're eating, and they're at the bar. Just vibing to them. They would maybe, kind of like a little move, like, but you can tell that they were vibing to it, but they weren't dancing.
No, and you know that they're enjoying the shit out of it. That if if the place called for dancing, it'd probably be.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not a nightclub. It's not a nightclub, right?
Man,
But
I
the vibe was just
New York.
perfect.
That was called, that. Well, I don't know if it was called that, but it everywhere they had signs that says no dancing, and they
Well, no,
played
you can't.
amazing fucking music that you're like, why can you not dance? And it was just, I guess it was going against the grain, giving you this cool thing, like saying, hey, you're not allowed to dance. If we see you dancing, we kind of like will stop you or tell you to leave. And I was just,
but this is before COVID.
This is way before. This is back. When Red Bull first came out, and it was a drink.
Wow.
And I was sent over there by Red Bull. And man, I went to this place, and next door they had a karaoke rock band that they would play all the hits rock, and it was amazing too. And then on that place where they said no dancing, you would go downstairs, and that's where you could dance.
Wow.
And it was fucking crazy. And I it's gimmick.
Yeah.
No dancing.
Well, yeah, it's a gimmick. Well,
But-
whatever it is, I'm gonna try to get hopefully my residencies back, my Fridays and Saturdays.
Are they open?
Well, they're open, but they're not having a DJ there because
they're not having that kind of crowd yet.
No, they're supposed to be. They said January they were going to consider to having a DJ again.
One of those things that that kind of suck. It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg. And what I saw with my client, like Piazza, is that like they didn't think, let's wait till we get busy and then hire a DJ. They said, let's hire a DJ
and get busy.
Hope, and hope that we get busy. We'll entertain 5 people if we have to entertain 5 people, but we're going to entertain them as much as we would have done.
Because now people are going back because they know that they can get good food, good drinks, and good music. And it's a spot.
They were not. Listen, last year when they first opened and they had the hottest looking place, they weren't busy. They were okay.
Yeah.
They became the spot because of COVID.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. While everybody else was suffering, these guys took a deep plunge into their pockets and said, you know what? We're going to still entertain heavy. And they said it like this. We want a DJ Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and brunch Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, I don't want to see how long this is going to last.
Yeah, 2
You
weeks.
that anywhere in that business, once they see 3 or 4 people and that's all they got in the DJ and they had to pay for that.
Yeah.
They automatically cut the DJ, but they wouldn't cut the DJ. They wouldn't cut the DJ. And sometimes we had 10, sometimes we had 30, sometimes we had 50. And then now we have sold out tables from Wednesday, which, is when we have DJ.
Right, they're banking. They're banking.
Sunday. And they keep adding more sound. They keep adding more lights. They have a light DJ alongside me, doing visuals and all that shit. And they are the most prosperous business in the block.
Because they need to build it up. Whoever, whoever, I'm going to say it in Spanish, el que tuvo los cojones to do that.
Yep.
Is the one that you have to think and say you spent money, but you spent it well spent because now look at the reputation you have, and you're getting a lot of people in, and that's what they need to do. And all of these other little places that are in that same area that they're like, oh, we'll just hire the top 40 DJ, and they throw in the DJ there, and they don't know where the fuck they're going. They just
don't follow their even their own rules. They change it for 3 seconds. Look, whenever I get a place that tells me, that controls me in a sense, like, hey, listen, the client over there in that corner says if you can lower the music just a little.
Yeah.
And the first thing I tell the staff is I go, listen, when you get that person, tell them, listen, they hired the DJ
for a reason,
so that he could be heard.
Right. Not shut down. He's not a television.
Exactly. So if you're looking for a place that doesn't have music,
then don't go to a place that don't have music.
Or come on a night when they don't have a DJ, and they have this background, low music. But don't try to change what's the happening atmosphere.
The atmosphere. Absolutely.
So, yeah. And on that note, we're going to shut down episode 18. We'd like to thank the Sleepy Friends.
Thank you, Decade, for coming out.
For coming in and giving us the Twitch information and being a hero to all DJs that want to stream.
Yep.
Because you are that hero.
Yep.
And on that, yeah, because I'm not going for coffee break number 2. So I got to wake up early tomorrow. And yep, that's right. It will be Tuesday. So, hey, this is episode 18 brought to you by our best friend that doesn't pay bills, but, loves us anyway. All Permit Solutions Incorporated, APS. He is the man that has believed in us from day one, right? And my host with the most, the actual creator of this idea. Yes, sir. You know why? No. Don't give it to me, because if this sucks, it's yours.
Yeah, right. Got out.
So ya tú sabes, and bam, it's exit time. It's the shit show. Thank you very much for tuning in. This show, for those that don't know, is on YouTube. The DJ Han Shit Show.
Oh wait, I gotta go to the. Where's
that? Now you gotta start finding all your exit.
No, I'm gonna go back to this.
Oh, that's right. Pull it out. No. That's not the important. Well, that's soother to the juice. To the paquete. You got sanitizing wipes?
Spermex. Put it right here for the next show.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it, my bro. All right. So, I'll catch you next Monday. Let's see what we do. Thank you, everybody. We will catch you, like I said, next Monday for episode 19. Peace.